How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Matchday Live. It's another big one. It's West Ham away. They're all big ones leading up to the end of the season when you're in a title race and Manchester City are hot on your heels. But it is West Ham away. It is the game to complete the London derby set. And by that I mean all London derbies so far we've won away from home, keeping a clean sheet. And I can't lie to you, I am nervous about this one. A lot of people asking me why I'm nervous. It's West Ham, they're in poor form, but I am nervous because it's a title race. City have won their game, so they've cut it down. And we'll see how it goes. But before we get into it all, let me introduce the panel. As always, to my right, we have Laurie in the building. What are you saying, Laurie?
What are you saying? What?
You good, yeah?
I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to it. Always a pleasure to be on the sofa with yourself, Charlene and George. So, yeah.
Okay. I'll ask you about nerves or confidence soon. Let me introduce you.
Yeah, of course.
To my left, we have Shah in the building. Come on. I don't think I got to ask you about confidence. I know what it is already.
Why not?
I know what it is already. And big up Shorts as well.
Yeah.
Back there again.
It's nice to be on the sofa, my guy.
What are you saying?
There you are, man.
How you feeling?
Bro, I was saying to Laurie before, it's one of them ones. I feel like that last game, where we had that first, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, it was the Arsenal that I wanted to see, man. That's the Arsenal, especially at Anfield. So I feel like if we could go with that same energy, get a couple early goals this game as well and see it out, I think we can do it. But I'm with you, it isn't just all clear skies. Like, we got to just go in this game and fight for it, man. And it's going to be like this every game, but I feel today if we go get this job done, we need to, man. Like you said, City is just on us, man. So yeah. It all matters. So I feel like today, yeah, I'm confident, but there is some nerves in there.
And we do need to win every game leading up to that Manchester City one to make it the big spectacle that we're all expecting it to be. Listen, people, I want to say thank you to NordVPN for powering this matchday experience. Use the code AFTV at the checkout or click the link below to visit nordvpn.com/AFTV for the AFTV special. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee too.
It's somewhere in London and it's looking pretty red. Lee Judges is attempting to score some new content. He's got to get past a hacker, malware and password attacks. Lee takes off. But look, the hacker sends password attacks towards Lee. He's dispossessed of all his passwords and data. He goes again, but he's hacked to the ground. Look at Lee's in pain and they're mocking him. Wait, he's got a last minute transfer deal. He's got NordVPN on his team now. I mean, is that even legal? Oh, that's next generation encryption, absolutely blinding the opposition. And the fastest VPN on the planet flies past password attacks, takes down the ball and scores! That's fresh content on your favorite streaming services. You're protected on multiple devices, back of the net. Just change your location in the app. Go to nordvpn.com/AFTV now.
Yes, people, we're back. Like I said, big up NordVPN. Use the code AFTV or click the link and make sure it's applied during the checkout process. But before I ask the panel, I want to ask you guys in the live chat, just one word, confident or nervous? I just want to see what the chat is saying, people. And Laurie, same question to you. How are you feeling going into this game?
I'm reasonably confident, but I've been speaking to a lot of Arsenal fans in the lead up to this game, and I couldn't help but feeling that some of them were overlooking West Ham.
Yeah.
And that's something I don't really want to do. I do think it's going to be a difficult game, especially to start with, because West Ham, they're at home. Listen, 62,000 plus in the stadium. They need the points as badly as we need them. It's not going to be a walk in the park, but I do expect us to come through in the end.
Yeah, so far confidence seems to be outweighing the nervous comments, but there are a few nervous ones. Shah, I will ask you. Confident, nervous, how you feeling?
Do you know, I'm feeling really confident. I do.
Surprise, surprise.
Some things never change. I do understand what Laurie is saying. We don't ever want to underestimate any team, regardless of the form they're in, the position they're in on the table. But we need to factor in where we're at right now. We're in a title race. And we've been doing amazing this season. Look at how we started last week against Liverpool at Anfield. We've got such quality in our team. We've got great players. And I feel like we are going to be the stronger team today. We're going to go out there, put out a great performance and get a great win.
Great win, yeah. Sure. Which
What
one
can I say
are you leaning
after
towards?
that?
Which one are you leaning towards?
What can I say after that? I'm confident today, man. It's a must win. I feel like I have to be confident, even though the nerves are still there. But sort of listening to the team sheet and seeing our depth on the bench, I feel like today's the day, man. We've got to go out there and do it, and I think we will. I'm trusting the process, man. I've always done that.
Nitro says, Laurie before kickoff, quote, it's done.
Yeah, no.
None of that today.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I referenced it in the starting 11 show. When I said that last week, I did genuinely believe that to be the case, because the way we were playing and the 2 goals up, I was on a high. So
Don't get twisted. I was feeling the same way. I just wasn't saying it. I wasn't saying it. I can't, because
I
you're
think
right.
that is the thing in it. Maybe don't say it.
Yeah.
But that was just how I felt at the time. This week, I'm a little bit more, a bit more introspective, a bit more cautious, because we're getting to that stage in the season now where everything is like, on the line. And so we do we're favourites to win this game, but at the same time, we do need to factor into the equation that West Ham will be a difficult opponent. They're playing for their lives, and we've got to respect that.
And Moyes is playing for his job.
Absolutely.
In my honest opinion. And Moyes is also someone that Arteta says, he was part of the learning curve for him as well, because you can't forget he played under Moyes for quite a few years. Big up Max as well with the super chat. Max, it's been a little while. Hope you're good, family, all well. He says, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the Liverpool game, drinking outside with a fire pit and some alcohol, taking the piss out of the Liverpool fans next door. Could have done without the stress in the second half. And that second half was stress, I can't even lie to you. But we got out of there with a point. Whether that is a point gained or 2 points dropped, we will find out come the end of the season. Hopefully we're all saying it was a point gained and we're walking away with the Premier League title. I know you 3 was on starting 11, so you lot know the lineup, but I am going to go through it again just in case there are people out there that are still waiting. Ramsdale's in goal. Then you have Ben White, Holding, Gabriel, and Tierney comes in for the injured Zinchenko, who is also not on the bench. I believe it was some groin issues in the Liverpool game. That's what I'm reading on Twitter, but at the same time, you can't trust everything you read on Twitter. But what we do know is Tierney starts and Zinchenko is not in the squad. Then you have Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, first choice midfield trio, and Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, first choice. Forward line for us. On the bench, we have Turner, Walters, Kivior, Jorginho, Vieira, Smith-Rowe, Trossard, Nelson, and Eddie Nketiah Shorts. Tierney coming in. How you feeling about it? Listen, I do love Kieran Tierney. I like him a lot as a fullback, but he is very different to Zinchenko. He doesn't bring what he brings. He brings something different.
His heat map ain't going to be mad like Zinni's, but the thing with KT, I like him as an individual as well. I like how he's humble. I can see why he's frustrated not getting game time, but you have to Zinchenko's just a different breed, man. He's an animal, he's a winner, slots into the middle as well and gives us that different versatility in the middle. So it's kind of, it's going to be a different game, but I feel KT's got it in him as well. I feel like if he goes with Martinelli, he loves to overlap so he can give Martinelli a little bit more help up there. It's going to be different, but I think defensive-wise, he's solid. So today, I feel like he'll do his job today, man. And it's one of those things where we see it with like Holding, seen it when Eddie stepped up, obviously KT now. It's like our depth needs to show themselves now. The spotlight's on them. They need to come and play for this club and know how far we are into the season, how well we've done, and just try to keep that momentum, man. So I put my trust in KT today still.
And he comes up against Bowen, and I do remember the West Ham game earlier on in the year. I think Tierney started that game as well, and I think he did have moments against Bowen where he was struggling.
Okay. I remember that.
I remember saying, put a foot in, don't let the cross come in, and Bowen kept on getting it in. But hopefully, we get the same result.
I recall that game. Jared Bowen, you're right. He did give him a few uncomfortable moments in that game. But Jared Bowen is a quality player.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Also as well, I think where Zinchenko's been consistently starting over Tierney, I feel like today Tierney's going to really come in and step up and show Arteta and give him a reason as to why, he should be starting as well. So I think I'm expecting a good performance from Tierney today.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm glad to see Tierney back. I think he deserves a starting place. I'm looking forward to see how he gets on today. I do actually believe, I'm one of those people that believe that of the two, him and Zinchenko, he is slightly better defensively. I think Zinchenko probably has the edge going forward, but certainly defensively, I would say Tierney is a bit more robust, a bit more solid. He can go forward as well. He's a very good player. I mean, before Zinchenko rocked up, Tierney was seen as one of our best players.
Potential
captain.
captain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, for real, potential captain.
He could feel a little hard done by, justifiably, but it's good to see him back. and I'm sure he'll do well today.
Oh, well, hopefully he does, because we need everyone to do well, and I need an early goal just to settle the nerves a little bit. Let's look at the West Ham lineup too. They got Fabianski in goal, obviously ex-Arsenal. They got Kufal and Cresswell, fullbacks, Kera and Zuma, centre-back partnership. Then they have captain Rice and Souček in the middle, Paqueta just in front of them. Then it looks like it's Bowen on the right, Benrahma on the left, with Antonio up top. How you feeling about that, Shorts?
Antonio's a stiff youth, man. It's kind of mad. It's kind of, solid youth. But him against Holdinho, it's mad, innit? But it's just gonna be that time today. We're gonna see, innit? Again, the spotlight's on them, so we're gonna see. But I think we'll hold it down today, man. I'm confident, man. We're gonna get something at this game, and we need to. So yeah, here and there, line up against ours, it's like, nah, man, we're there, man.
I can't lie, it can't be something we get at this game. It needs to be the 3 points.
Yeah, no, we do need the 3. Yeah, no, for real. We do need the 3
But looking
points.
at that West Ham team, you know, they do have some very good players there. We spoke about Bowen. Declan Rice is a player that we've been linked with. Benrahma, Paqueta. Mikel Antonio on his day is a real handful.
They just haven't clicked this season.
Exactly. A team like that, you wouldn't expect them to be 14th, but that's an indicator of how competitive the Premier League is. I mean, look at Leicester this season. You know, back in 2016, they won the thing. Now they're in real danger of being relegated. So just goes to show, man, on any given Sunday, as this phrase says, these teams can give you a hard game. So West Ham do have good players. We do need to take that on board. They can be a good team on their day.
They do, and you know, later on, just before kickoff, we will do predictions on the board, so we'll keep it a secret to the end of the game.
Oh, well, it's not a secret right now because we've done it on the starting.
Oh, is it?
Show.
Oh, well, go on. What was your predictions then? Go on.
No, we didn't. It was 3-1. My one's 3-1.
3-1.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0.
I went 2-1 because I thought go against the grain a little bit, and not only that, I could see West Ham getting a goal from a set piece or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
they got a little something in there.
Yeah, like I mentioned
but I do
before,
think we'll win.
We have got that record so far
that
away
record
from
is
home
mad.
in
Exactly,
London.
the clean sheet.
Clean sheet as well, so
every
it is.
single one.
Yeah, we don't want that record to be broken today. I know I said 3-1, but when you say the record, it's like, nah, it's a 3-0 thing then. But yeah, nah. I feel like Laurie's saying, they'll have something in there, man, something in there. But the boys, man, it's just today, man. It's one of them ones, man, where it's hard to watch because we know what our team's capable of, but then it's like the moments in it, and each moment counts closer and closer to the end, where it's going to be like so to the wire, and that Etihad game against Man City is going to be so clinical to us whether we're going to win or lose this season. It's these games, I could see why people look at a West Ham and kind of overlook it, because we look at a team which is so solid that is first place, that should be winning, but it's going to be a tricky game, and it's not going to be as, like you said, Laurie, it's not going to be a walk in the park.
And also, West Ham's one of those places, man. I mean, it's a big ground, 62,500.
Yeah, we know what their fans are like.
We ram out today. Now, West Ham's I've been there actually. West Ham's one of those places that if it's rocking and the atmosphere is good and they're playing well, the crowd can be instrumental. However, if they don't quite get off to a good start, they're a bit ropey, especially if they concede. The fans could almost turn against them as well. It's one of those types of places. So I think Mikel Arteta and the team will be wary of that.
We'll know that,
they'll be knowing of that. So it's important to get off to a good start, man. Quieten down the crowd and then just slowly just impose yourself on the game. But if West Ham, on the other hand, if they get some momentum going and get an early goal, it could be a very difficult game today.
Yeah, I don't want that can't happen. I can't lie to you.
Jesus scored his pen. Yeah, we're here, man. He's going to score today, man.
It just showed up on the screen, goal involvements from players under 23, 139 from Arsenal. I don't know how far that dates back, but we all know we've had the youngest squad in the league for a couple of seasons now. But they're playing above themselves right now in a mature manner, Shaw. But it is crunch time, and listen, we've got Jesus, we've got Zinchenko, who have been part of title races before, but the core that have been here for a few years, this is their learning curve.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have got such a young team, and I feel like Arteta's done a great job with them, you know, with everything that he's been doing this season, and just the way the team are going out and showing themselves, the way they're showing that fighting mentality, the way they're able to just bounce back from defeats, low moments in games, you know, when results ain't quite going our way, you know, par last week. But, you know, we do really show that fighting mentality. And I think where we've got such a young squad, it may be a bit easier to sort of coach them, manage them, and implement, you know, the things that you want to implement into a squad. I do also feel like we have got a good balance of more experienced players, you know, the likes of Zinchenko, Jesus, Xhaka, Partey, to sort of guide them in the right direction as well. So, yeah, back to what you're saying about them, us perhaps overachieving this season as well. I don't think anyone was expecting us to be in a title race, you know.
No one.
Exactly. When we look back at last season, I mean, the aim for this season was just to get Champions League football. So to now be consistently sitting top of the Premier League table, fighting for the title against Man City, I think we need a lot of credit for that, especially Mikel Arteta and this great young team that we've got.
Yeah, but we're not going to get credit from opposition fans, that's for sure. Unless you know, unless we take it over the line, they're all waiting for the downfall.
Some of them are, but I'll be real. I've been speaking to some fans.
See how people's moving the draw.
And and they're like, do you know what though? Like they'll say whatever they've got to say, or you's not really going to do it this season. But then they'll be like, but do you know what? Respect to you's lot though. And then they do kind of give us our flowers, you know, where they need to.
Everyone secretly supports Arsenal, man.
No, they do. And I'm talking like Man U fans.
Yeah, everyone does.
Like even Tottenham fans as well. Like it's a bit mad out there.
No one on the big six ain't saying that. So that's all I know.
Speaking to different fans here.
But secretly get a lie detector test in there, man. Trust me. Some of them love Arsenal.
They just don't want to admit it to you, Turkish, and you know, on a big platform like that.
You know what? I don't even need them to admit it because I know we've come on leaps and bounds this season. I mean, the unity amongst the fans, the connection with the club, where we are in the league, how much we've kept it consistent, the quality and the level we've been playing at. Obviously, Champions League is the next step up and managing both competitions at once. 100%. We'll see how that one goes. But for now, we've got a job to do. Did anyone watch City yesterday? And
I did.
What do you make of it?
Smoked.
Expected.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're a force of nature right now. They've got that man Haaland in such great form.
Matched the record.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got a chance to break the record against us because that's their next Premier League game.
Man,
because
you see how he's setting up. I don't like the way he's setting up.
It's set up two in the start.
Listen, if Haaland scores and we get a result,
I'll take that.
You know what I mean? Because listen, you can't deny how much of a beast Haaland has been. When I say beast, I mean that in the
first season as well. It's stupid.
He's been phenomenal.
46,000.
And let's be honest, man. City right now, they're smoking teams. So
the goal difference ain't looking as good as it was a couple of weeks ago.
I haven't even checked that. I'll be real.
So what they did to Leicester yesterday came as no surprise to me because Leicester are not what they were a few seasons ago. They're a team in a bit of a crisis. They've got rid of their manager. They haven't appointed a new one. Confidence is clearly low. They've had injuries as well. So they had to go to City. That did not surprise me. We got to focus on what you got to focus on. Yeah. Last week against Liverpool, that was a tough game. I'm one of those who feel that was a point gained rather than 2 points dropped. Yeah. I'm trying to keep it positive, but we have to win today. Today's what we need to focus on.
We have to win today. I think the goal difference between us, we're on a plus 43, I believe. Yeah, plus 43. And they're on plus 50, so there's a 7 goal difference there. Same games played at the moment. So,
Sharp. Before I say Sharp, Dave says Charlene's very quiet. Can you turn her up, please?
I'm quiet. Is there a problem with my mic?
Shout out them, Charlene. That's what they want, man. Go, man.
You don't want to hear me? 3 points incoming today to the Arsenal.
Go nuts.
A lot of us tend to say just get the job done. That's what it's about. But at the same time, this league could come down to goal difference. So getting the job done is one thing, but how important is it to get it done
properly? Yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely crucial. We don't want it to come to the end of the season and it comes down to goal difference, especially if there's been moments in games where we could have scored goals, which, you know, that has happened on a few occasions throughout the season. If today's a day where we could go to that London stadium and really capitalise on that goal difference, I've put up a post on my Instagram and a lot of people are feeling confident with a clean sheet and a high scoring game. So if we could go to that London stadium today and really get that goal difference up, that would be absolutely amazing. But I mean, goals is what wins games. So if we could go out there and score goals, that is what we need to be doing. We really need to capitalise on the chances we create, because we do create some good chances, and I want us to be clinical today and score these goals.
Yeah, and I know that I've got some audio issues. Apparently, I will get my mic sorted out, people. But Shords, same question to you: how important is it to win handsomely?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And I was mentioning it earlier when Man City was dishing out the 4-1s and we played a game and we dished out the same 4-1. I love that. It just shows that drive. It shows that we can do it also. We can fight for this thing also. And like you said, it's going to get down to the wire. I would hate to see it go as goal difference, man. It's not right, especially in games like that Liverpool one where it's last minute we could have won it. Then it's going to be PTSD forever. Like, what if that changed or what if that didn't happen? But yeah, I feel like you're right, bro. We need to do it and do it in a manner in which sends that statement that we're Arsenal, innit? And we're going to play to that standard consistently. So yeah, I feel that's why I'm screaming probably for the 3-1. I feel like that might be my prediction, just to have that statement like we can do it as well. Like, you guys will go out and score 3, we can go out there and do that as well. So yeah, man. I feel
is that really your prediction?
Yeah. No, it has to be like we have to match up. Whatever City's doing, I know it's totally different, but yeah, it'll double up. But it's like I wanna have that same energy that they got going into games, because they're going into games and demolishing teams. Like, we've seen what they've done to Bayern and that. So I want that same type of energy, man.
Yeah, because, I mean, Laurie, if you look at, let's say, recent form, I think prior to the Leicester game, I seen a graphic where it said the last 5-6 games, we pretty much, going toe-to-toe with City. I think it was 5 wins, 1 draw apiece. We had more goals scored. So it's important to get the job done.
It is.
But it's also important to get the job done in a way where, we're etching away at that goal difference.
Yeah.
Listen, I think first and foremost, you have to try and win all your games. Because if we win all our games, we win the title. It's as simple as that. However, realistically, I do think that both teams, both us and City, will drop points here and there. Obviously, we want to drop a lot less points than City do. But it's gonna be tight, man. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. It's.
Do you think the season comes down to the last day?
It could well do. It wouldn't surprise me, that last game.
Give me shivers.
Going to that game against Wolves, needing a win, and the good thing is we're at home. I think City go to Brentford. Yeah, and that's not going to be easy.
And it does look like their Brighton game, which is to be rescheduled, looks like it'll be slotting in just before that one. So their last 2 games will potentially be Brighton away, Brentford away.
Yeah. Listen, there could well be a few twists and turns. I wouldn't mind betting that is the case. There's going to be the odd upset here and there, and I think that will happen to both teams. So a lot of people are saying it's all on that City game. I don't necessarily think it is, because as I said, I strongly believe that, given we've spoken about how the Premier League is, they're always hard games, man. It's tough out here, shark-infested waters. As soon as you start thinking that, the points are on the board, things happen. So, which is why, even today, I want us to be focused, go out there, do the job. I don't care how it looks aesthetically. We just got to get the points.
Oz says, Rob Holding, oh my days.
He's been performing really well in our past few games.
Yeah, Arsenal legend.
There's always those nerves with him, though.
There is. I mean, he does sort of show those liability moments. But he's been doing really well. And I think, he realised how important it is for us to get these wins now. And yeah, I've got confidence in him. Yeah,
he can't do what Saliba could do, but Ben White, he's coming and, like you said, he does his job. He plays smart. I can see, like, when we was playing against Liverpool, he seemed composed. And I think even that penalty that happened, it was a bit sketchy for me, man. They were just both running for the ball. And I feel like, okay, he clipped him, but I don't feel like that was like an all-out penalty made a crazy
mistake. I think it was a bit clumsy for him.
It was clumsy. It was clumsy, but I feel like they was kind of just both running at the ball, man.
I think you got to be a bit cuter in those
situations.
Circumstances.
Yeah, I hear
because
you.
I hear you. That if you touch the guy like that, he's going down.
No, I hear you.
As a central defender, as an experienced player,
you're meant to know that.
You've got to know when to make that challenge.
How to adjust your body to not do that.
You've got to you got to play the game in your head, and I think it's disappointing that he gave away that penalty.
And if it was the other side, I'd be calling for a penalty myself. So.
Yeah,
true.
It's definitely a penalty.
And that's maybe what we talk about with Rob Holding. Maybe then it's that little bit more of just knowing where to be, how to move with your body, that stuff. But
I sometimes feel with Holding, because he's not the quickest.
He's
not the greatest player in playing out from the back. Sometimes his reaction will be a bit rash to counter for the fact that it's not that quick and stuff like that.
I feel you, definitely.
Bouncer says Holding's been playing good.
He has been playing good. Listen,
I see him pinging balls when we was playing against Liverpool, he was pinging them over and that. He was moving mad.
He'll do his best, man. Listen, he's not going to let us down in that regard. He will give you 100%. But like I said, at times you just need to know when to step on and when to step off a little bit.
Oz also adds, Rob Holding is the girlfriend you know will cheat. Let's hope.
What did he say? Rob Holding is the girlfriend that you know will cheat.
Let's hope there's no cheating today. We don't need that. Cheating pre-season, that's all good. Rich with the super chat says, only once have City won every game in the last 10 games of the season. They average 5 points dropped in the run-in usually.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I said that both teams will likely drop points. I don't think it's realistic to expect. There's 8 games left that us and City. Well, it's not in physical impossibility because we're playing each other.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. Points will be dropped unexpectedly here and there. Obviously, it's whoever comes out on top, drops the least points, is going to win. So, and obviously, I'm hoping that will be us. I think it will be us.
You know what it is as well? City don't have another league game until us. So we have the potential to go 6 clear again today, and then 9 clear come Friday's game against Southampton. And imagine going into the Etihad with a 9-point difference.
The confidence will be.
And that's where I think that we might have an advantage. The fact that we can tunnel vision
into that
the Premier
mindset,
League, whereas City, they're involved in other competitions.
But they're smoking, man, left, right, and centre. It doesn't matter if you're Leicester or Munich at the moment.
There could be an injury away from, calamity. So you don't know.
Never know.
To be honest, yesterday's game, Pep done very well with the rotation. Haaland come off early, De Bruyne come off, Grealish come off.
In recent weeks, what they've been doing, they've been smoking teams early. And just bringing that gives Pep the luxury of making those substitutions.
Early,
so it's all working out for them well right now. But will that continue right till the end of the season? Probably not.
Nah.
Oz is going Arsenal 2, West Ham 1. Just to go back round again, what did you say? 3-1?
3-1, yeah.
You said
2-0, Arsenal.
2-1.
I said 2-1. I do believe he'll win, but I don't think it'll be a walk in the park.
Today I'm leaning more towards Laurie and going for a 2-1 hard-fought victory, but I'd love nothing more than... I'd want the 2-0 to be honest and cap off the London derbies away from our old clean sheets, because we've already got the record with the 5. But let's cap it all off. Listen, people, we are close to kickoff, just under 5 minutes away. But thank you to the sponsor NordVPN for powering the ultimate Arsenal fan match experience right here on AFTV. Use the code AFTV at the checkout or click the link below to visit nordvpn.com/AFTV for the AFTV special.
NordVPN is the ultimate tool for exploring the internet. It's like having a Swiss Army knife that protects you from online threats, helps you to access fresh content and gives you anonymity, and so much more. So make sure that you've got NordVPN in your arsenal. Get it? In your arsenal? Click the link. And with the AFTV special, you can save even more. Click the link to be invincible.
And we're back, people, and we're watching the screen now. Players are out there pretty much ready to get it going. 2-1 Arsenal, that's what I'm going for. Let me see what the chat's saying. We have a 4-1. That's from Faith. We have a 4-0 from Fasco, 4-0 DMYG, 3-0, 4-0. There's a 1-1 in there.
That's what it is. The fans just want to see smoke like me, man.
There's a lot of 4-0s, a lot of 4-1s I'm seeing. This is what I mean. We can't.
I'm seeing all 6-0,
This makes me
5-0,
more nervous.
3-2, 3-0.
3-1, 2-1, 3-0, 4-0 again. Couple 1-1s in there. I don't know if they're the ops or if that's just more nervous Arsenal fans, but it is what it is.
It's important that we get off to a decent start.
100%.
When I say decent start, we don't even have to score a couple of goals, but what we do need to do is quieten down the crowd, because as I said before, I've been to that ground. West Ham, if they get their tails up, they can be quite difficult. So, good start, keep the ball, do our due diligence, don't concede, and sap the energy from West Ham, sap the confidence from them.
Goal scorers?
Jesus got to be. Let me see. Martinelli as well, man. We spoke about Martinelli during the week, me and you on the live.
Yeah.
I fancy him to get that record today.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Martinelli, Jesus. I was going to say Martinelli a couple, but we'll give one to Jesus hopefully as well. Shah?
Do you know, it's so hard to predict goal scorers because we've got so many players that can actually score goals, which is obviously a great thing. Something's telling me Odegaard and Saka.
And we have kicked off.
First 2 names that come to my head.
Shorts.
Let's go, Arsenal.
My wingers, Martinelli, Saka, everyone's scoring today, and Hayes. Let's go, all of them.
Ramsdale, what's
I think Odegaard's going to have a good game today as well. Where Saka was a bit quiet last game as well, I feel like he's going to turn up today.
Yeah, Listen, we need everyone to turn up from attack all the way to defence.
100%.
And
That man
Ramsdale
there
to
is going to be
continue.
motivated today. Declan Rice.
100.
Hopefully
'Cause
not
he-
too motivated, doesn't he?
No, he will
you wanna
know.
come to
He will know
Arsenal.
that he's a potential transfer target of Arsenal's. This is a game where he will attempt to show us just how good he is. Added to the fact he's captain of the team, West Ham today, and the fact that they need the points, London
Get back on
derby.
that.
Yeah,
His motivation level is going to be through the roof. There he is there on the ball.
just
Who
giving
did
it
that-
away.
Who just gave that away? Was that Gabriel?
Not too sure who it was, but they are pressing quite well in the first minute.
Yeah.
Ball over the top now as well.
Decent.
Should deal with that. Throwing Arsenal deep into our own half.
Right, let's go.
I
lads.
saw Nicky
Oi.
talking to Robbie about Declan Rice as well. And Nicky's been saying this for a little while now. I mean, there's been a lot of quality academy products that have come from West Ham. Lampard being one of them. Defoe, I think, is another one. Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Nicky was saying that Rice at this age beats them all,
Wow.
which is a big statement to make. And
Nicky knows his stuff, so if he says that, then you've got to take that seriously.
yeah, I'm going to trust him on that because it's not like I watch West Ham week in week. I have my reservations about Rice. I mean, I've seen enough of him to know there's quality there. I've seen enough of him to know he deserves the move up.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen enough to say he will be successful in that move up.
Yeah.
But don't get twisted. I'll take him in the summer for sure, as long as the price is right.
Yeah, if the price is right, I feel like, and him with Arteta as well, you can see that Arteta must see something in him as well. I can
You
see
say
that
the
they
price
had
is
that
right,
with
but I think it's pretty obvious that they're going to overstate the price.
Yeah.
Just the fact
100%.
that
He's
he's
an
an
England
English player as well.
international. Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Go on.
It looks like the defender's going to get there first.
Oh!
Oh!
Here we go.
Calm down, Sean.
We want that early goal, mate.
We're near the centre circle and she's flipping.
That was looking right though.
That little bit did look good still.
Ben White doing there what he's done all season, bringing the ball forward and giving us that width,
Yes.
overlapping.
I think
He's
Ben
done
White
that
is like
well
the
all
most
season.
underrated, man, because the way how he slotted into that right back position is just, it's amazing, bro.
You
It's
almost
actually
forget that
amazing.
he was actually our centre back because he's just.
Yeah, that's what I
so-
was saying. He gives you
Yeah.
that width going forward.
100.
Exactly. But even as a centre back, the way he used to just glide forward as well.
Yeah, remember? He used to just run up the pitch anyway.
Exactly. So it just made sense to put him out on the right.
Odegaard with the ball
I
in.
remember that.
Go on,
man.
someone on the end of that.
Oh,
Headed out.
It's popped up with
come
the
on,
odd goal
boys,
as well.
man. Let's
Martinelli's
go, man. Let's
picking
go,
it up.
man.
Back
This is
in
good.
now. Back in.
Oh!
Looked like should have been on target, but we're going to see a replay soon. Gabriel getting his head to the ball.
And he's
Martinelli
frustrated.
crosses.
vexed,
He's frustrated with
vexed.
himself.
So I'd like to see that
Which
passion.
kind of indicates that he
Trust.
should have done better, probably.
Let's see.
Martinelli picks it up, puts it back
That was
in.
nice, though.
Nice ball in.
Yeah, that ball was nice. And yeah, he knows, he
I think
knows.
Let me see that connection. Did he hear?
It's a chance.
It was a chance. It was a
Was.
chance.
I think you'll be disappointed that he didn't get it on target. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he should have scored, but you would expect him to
target.
get that.
The one against Liverpool, he should have scored.
Yeah. That one,
I
100%.
was waiting for the net to bulge and
100%.
ready to go mad, but it is what it is. We move.
It's good defending there by
Oh,
Gabriel.
Antonio, onto you, bro.
Yeah.
Antonio's onto him.
And Antonio's.
No. Don't make me start getting mad. Don't make me start getting
not
mad.
saying
Why is he doing kick-ups back there? Oh, wait a second.
I didn't do that.
No, what's he doing?
Let's look
Oh,
after
let's
that
check this
man.
out.
It's dangerous.
Out.
Oh, they're appealing for
they're
handball.
appealing.
Oh, get out of here,
Just
man.
go.
Ref waves it
Get
away.
Get out of here.
Hopefully
Hey,
VAR.
Martinelli
Release the
is
ball.
cutting. Oh,
Ref. Free
nice. Let's
I
go.
think we're seeing already, it's only 5 minutes in, but you can see that West Ham are up for this game.
Yeah, and so are we.
kick. Look at Moyes. He's vexed already. Let's see what happened here.
They're asking for a penalty.
Nah.
Nah,
Come
come
on,
on, you
man.
kicked that into his elbow.
Never.
Who was
Talking
that? Was
about.
that Ben Rama? I didn't even see.
Yeah,
But then
Ben Rama.
that's the way, every time it hits a player on his arm, no matter
That's
from how
because these
far
refs
out.
are so stupid, though.
Exactly. That they
It
would
comes
give
down
that.
to that they think, you know what, might as well try our luck and call for it.
Yeah.
But you know what, I've got to say, if that had been at the upper end, our players would probably would have appealed as well. So.
Because you might as well try your luck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
'cause
might as well
it
with these
could
refs
just go,
and
yeah.
VAR now. You don't know what can be given.
Oh,
Nice ball from Gabriel, man. Hey! Sometimes I just get so passionate, like I'm on the pitch.
Dave, do you still need her volume up? Or?
Yeah, innit? Check
Yes,
comments.
Dave.
Can you not hear me yet?
I know.
Sacco was a little quiet last week by his own high standards, so I'm sure he'll be looking to put that right in this game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Throwing
They
Arsenal
can,
just
That's what
outside
we're
the West
saying.
Ham box.
KT will do the little overlaps and
Go on,
yeah.
KT.
Reset.
Nice. Reset.
See, you know about reset shorts.
Hey, that's Turkish
on,
thing.
Saka.
You gotta
Reset.
reset. You have to reset certain times.
Cresswell against Saka, we should have success down that side.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
nice.
so
He's gonna slap that, you know.
Nice.
True.
Good cover, nice.
Let's go!
Go on!
Come on. Nice
Early. Hey.
Great work, team! Love to see
Who
it!
cut that across, Ben White?
I think it was it Ben,
I'm gonna try not lose
That was
my
good
voice,
football, man. Good overlapping.
isn't it?
Good
Great
ball across
work.
the box.
Love
Nice
it.
early goal, Arsenal. Nice early
Hey, that's
goal.
what we needed, man.
Hey!
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Jesus, you know. My chargy. Watch him.
This was good here from Saka,
Watch
and I
him.
think it was, who was it? Odegaard he played now. Ben White,
Oh.
back to Saka. Yeah, Ben White continues his run. Partey, Odegaard, White.
Oh.
Onside,
Oh,
onside.
no way.
Build
Cool.
up.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Nice. Come on, Jesus.
Lovely.
What's that? 9 goals for him? Is that 9 goals?
Is it 9? And he's been out for how long as well? Let's not forget that.
I think it's 9.
Hey, is
I
that
don't
past
even know.
It
there?
might
You
be
know?
8.
Is
It might
that
be 8.
past
It
there?
might be 8.
Ooh, is the pass before Ben White's one though? That one was disgusting. I think that was
Ben White would
Odegaard.
be a-
It might be 8. Let me just double check
That
that.
was mental.
But that early goal is significant because we
Absolutely,
spoke.
mate.
Oh, lovely.
We spoke
man.
before
Lovely.
the game of getting a good start,
Lovely,
quiet
lovely,
in the
lovely,
crowd.
lovely.
They've done exactly that. And
That was the little
West Ham's confidence, which is already a bit
It should be
fragile.
knocked now,
Look,
man.
on
let's
them.
go
They're
again.
done. They're rattled.
And again.
They're rattled.
Let's
look.
go. Who's this making that
Oh.
run? Like Gabby or Tierney? Sorry, who was that just running with the ball?
I think that might have been. No,
Tierney's there.
Oh, that must be Martinelli.
That being said, I'm not going to get too overconfident because last week. I
Yeah.
was saying,
Nothing ain't done yet.
Yeah, just
Nothing
don't say
ain't done
nothing.
yet.
Laurie.
So the game is
just-
definitely
Yeah,
not
it's
done.
done, it's done.
The game is not done. I just want to make that
Enjoy
clear.
and appreciate these moments.
Oh, what's
I hope
this though?
Martinelli
What's
is
that?
okay.
What's going on there?
What's he down?
No, he's
No,
just,
he's just
wobbling
sort of-
a little bit. What's
Yeah,
going
bending
on?
over, holding his knees.
But certainly, if you're Mikel Arteta, it's the perfect start. Goal after
Nice.
set.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Listen, it's the perfect start for us all.
When
We
scoring
needed that early
first,
goal
look,
just to
bam.
settle the nerves.
Yeah, lovely.
Jesus
And
goal.
myself and you, Turkish, we did say that
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100. I was thinking
Who
after
did
that
I
penalty
say?
as
I
well.
can't remember.
You said Odegaard and
Trust
Saka. You don't know what you're talking about.
You just flipped it.
Yeah, I know. But you know what?
Jesus.
Like I said, we've got so many players that can score goals, so it's so hard to predict.
Yeah, no, I wanted Jesus to score.
That is
because
Jesus'
he
9th
needed
goal
that.
in the Premier League.
And he was out
Nice.
for how many
So
months?
long.
3-4 months?
But even watching a little
Mr. Big
documentary of his injury and that, man, he's just different, man.
Yeah.
You can tell he just wants to
Nice.
play.
Oh,
Beautiful,
this
beautiful.
is
Run
looking
out.
so
Oh.
positive.
Let's go. Yeah, he's seen him.
Amazing.
Nice.
Look at that,
Go on,
bro.
get
Let's
that
go.
ball. Well done,
Brazil to
Martinelli.
Brazil. Watch it. Watch him burn something.
Oh, my.
Oh, someone.
Oh.
Go on, bang it.
Nice.
Ah,
nice,
that was
Tierney.
perfect. She said it. Hey, no. Hey, come on. He's saying come on.
Come on.
Oh my God. I got a feeling.
Hey, get me a good night. Hey.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Yeah,
Oh, this
trust me.
is beautiful.
I said
In the
Odie
first
as well.
10
You know,
minutes,
Odegaard.
Martinelli with the ball in.
You see that ball though?
Yeah.
You're going. Oh,
Played
he
it
tried
nicely.
it.
Round,
But it was this one here. It was
back
this one
pass got
here.
calling
you know.
for it, saw him.
Look, he slipped.
Beautiful.
Oh, stop
Beautiful
it.
finish. Come on.
I
bro.
love Odegaard.
Maybe you do know what you're talking about, Sean.
Yeah, exactly. Just gotta be patient.
So you said Odegaard is yeah.
Saka's next. Right, 3 minutes from now, Saka's gonna score.
Oh, it's just simple, easy, nice,
Oh
composed.
my God.
I must
Look at
say,
that cross,
I'm
though.
tempted to say it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
You don't say that.
Don't even say that, Laurie. Don't even say that. Odegaard's 11th goal in the league this season.
Great work,
That's my captain, you know. I was just about to say, yeah, that's my captain still, man.
But the way that goal was a brilliant goal, man. I mean,
No, that Martinelli, it's just that
Odegaard took
finesse,
the
man.
cross, the finish, superb.
It's the second one, isn't
Another
it?
assist for Martinelli as well.
No, see, it's mental. If you
Come
step
on.
out like this, yeah.
2-0 up,
It's
10 minutes
mental.
gone.
Mate.
I need to brush
Perfect
these, man.
start.
Give these man a 7.
Perfect
Yeah.
start.
You must have 10 now.
And obviously, we're not in the ground, but I can imagine that the West Ham
Pumping.
fans,
Mate.
they're probably
Deflated,
shell-shocked.
they're
Buzzing.
rattled.
They're
Plus the
shell-shocked.
sun
Yeah,
shining.
they'll be vexed.
From
They'll
that
be
first goal,
vexed.
they've been rattled. They ain't doing
If,
nothing.
if this
They
is a
ain't
massacre,
nothing.
then Moyes is probably gone.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Done, finished.
He might, yeah.
No,
yeah.
the
He might
board,
as well
the
stay
board
to the
might
end of the
look at it
season.
and think, well, it is Arsenal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
top of the
top of the
table.
table.
So he might escape with that way.
But
Oh,
I can't lie, see the
it's
way
the
we're
second
moving.
goal coming.
Hey!
Unlucky there. Odegaard tried to feed in Jesus.
Hey!
Got to it. Partey.
I like to party.
Referee's giving a free kick. Listen, people, we're going to head over to Info Station where Frank's at get his thoughts on the first 10 minutes and the 2 goals.
Wow, what a start we've had to this game. I'm flying solo on Information Station today. We are now 13-0 on aggregate in London derbies this season. We've won all 5 of our Premier League London derbies. Mikel Arteta remains unbeaten as Arsenal manager against West Ham, having played 6, won 5 and drawn 1. Against no other side have the Gunners won more often under the Spaniard against any other team than the Hammers. And we've only scored more goals against 2 teams than we have against West Ham, and that would be Leeds and Everton. But what a start to the game we've had in this one. A brilliant overlapping run from Ben White to playing Gabriel Jesus, and a brilliant cross from Gabriel Martinelli once again to get the goal from Martin Odegaard. Great start to the half, back to Turkish.
And we are back. Arsenal playing out the back. 12 minutes gone. There's 6.5k in the building. Listen, hit the like button, people. Let's get it over 1,000 real quick. 2-0 up as well. Make it happen. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful Sunday afternoon / evening.
I did see Rob Holding pulling up a little bit.
Yeah.
There, and even when he hit that long cross, he was wincing a little bit. So is there a problem there? Mikel Arteta on the touchline was looking a little bit concerned. But yeah, I mean, listen, what a start. I mean, 4.5 minutes in, I was saying that West Ham had started quite lively. But
Yeah.
as we've seen, goals change games. And now look,
100%.
within
That first
10
one
minutes,
went
you're
in.
2-0 down at home. It's
Done.
not a good
And I
look.
think it does suit us when teams kind of try and press us, so we, our passing now
Counter,
is,
innit?
Go on.
is up there. So
Oh,
Go
look,
on.
he's there.
Oh,
Oh, no,
love
stop
that
it!
run there.
What's he doing?
Go on, Tim, stick with him.
Hey, no, that was nice.
Owen was
Still.
the free. Was it throw-in? Throw-in.
That's what I'm saying. The link up with Martinelli and KT could be
Yeah, it could be a nice
could
little
be
connection
nice.
we got going
Trust
there.
me.
Perfect start for us.
Perfect start, but then it was the perfect start last week as well. So
Yeah, but
this ain't
These
Anfield.
lot
this
ain't
is
no
a different
Liverpool,
op,
man.
innit? This is
Say it
West
was
Ham.
that Turkish?
Yeah, let me not say it again. That's all mad. That's all mad.
I think Turkish said something about
No,
it not being Anfield.
you don't think anything, Laurie.
Yeah. What's that they're saying about, which is something that I don't personally believe, that 2-0 up is the worst scoreline
People
to have.
say that.
Nah, I don't
People
think
say a
that,
lot of
man.
things, man.
2 up.
Well done, Ramsdale.
Not when you're Arsenal. You
Don't
got
seem to make
Ramsdale
sense to
back
me.
there.
But that's
1-0,
what
obviously.
people say though.
Being a goal up is worse than being 2 up. That's for sure. If we're gonna
Oh, you see
compare.
this Ramsdale though, man. There's something special about this guy,
I
man.
know.
He's just different. He saved us so much, man.
Defensively, we do our job now. The game should be ours. But like you said, holding.
Oh, no,
Sweet.
man. They're trying to make me go mad in there,
Beautiful
man.
from Partey into
And
Salah.
really
Trying to
going
make me
mad.
go mad in there. Parties.
That's it.
I think what
Nice.
you're seeing, man, is a
Nice.
team full of confidence.
Innit?
And that's
Yeah.
what an early goal or 2 goals can do for you.
100%.
Exactly. I want another one.
Oh,
That's what being top of the league can do as well.
Exactly.
That's what I said.
Well,
yeah.
they're playing like a team that's top of the league, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
That
what they're
energy.
playing like.
That's
Jesus
it's what we was talking about,
floated
like
out to
trying
the
to
left.
win, but win comfortably, like.
Yeah. And I think as well, like, we just look so happy, like, we're
Oh, that
enjoying
was
our football,
beautiful
which is
as
crucial
well,
as
man.
well.
Jesus
Look,
on the
look,
left
bun him
here.
up, bun him up. Unlucky,
Hey.
my guy. Let's
Foul
go.
Gets a
Doing
foot
that.
in and Bowen picks it up. Still
Nice,
deep in
Jace.
their own half, West Ham.
Jesus, you know, on everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Back in possession. Reset.
Go.
Hey, nah.
Oh, look at that ball. Man.
The man them are moving mad.
Nice.
Hey.
And the man them got it cracking again. And the man them got it cracking.
Some of the football in this first 15 minutes has been really,
No,
really
it's
good.
getting off. It's getting off. This is confident football right here.
That's a foul, isn't it? Surely.
Nope, not given. West Ham come out of it.
Mind yourself.
That should be a foul. Yep. And we got a super chat from Dej saying, "What Arteta did and create with this low budget, I've never seen before. Stop City, please, from winning the treble. Greetings from a United fan."
Big up to you and respect.
A United fan with his head screwed on, because I see a lot of United fans around here that want our downfall.
Yeah, they can't wait.
They don't understand who their local rivals
If
are.
you're a United fan, it must be quite weird, isn't it? Because we got a long-standing rivalry with United, and of course, City, they've
As well.
they're rivals, so they're
Both
probably
of us is
thinking,
up
boy,
there,
man.
like.
But like I said to you guys, like there's a lot of rival fans that are putting respect on our names.
They have to, man.
So that is speaking levels about what we're doing, mate.
It's because they know where we come from and we know what we've had to suffer for all of these years. So
And it's come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's another big factor
100.
to it.
And he said it. It's like Arteta said it, and that's. The
I would
thing about
imagine most
Arsenal.
neutral fans will want Arsenal to win, if only for the fact that you can't have City winning it every year.
Yeah, literally for that point, innit?
So, yeah,
City ain't
so
winning it.
I would
You can't
imagine
do it
that a
3
lot of
times,
fans
man.
will want Arsenal to
They
win.
need to
That's
start
not
getting
to say
checked
that
up if they're winning it
because
3
they
times.
want us to win, we're going to win it.
Or-
The United fans not from Manchester have entered the building. They're the ones that tend to talk most about our downfall because they
Yeah,
don't
they
know
ain't never
that
been up there.
their local rivals are City.
The
You know how
locals
mad it
know,
would
oh,
be
go on, yeah,
City
but
to
it's
win
them.
5 in 6 titles. All this talk about farmers leagues and all this in Serie A and Bundesliga and League 1 and all of that. Listen, City
at
have been
that,
having
bro.
their
They've
way
had
with this league for
26
a while.
passes. You've had 26
It would be a
passes,
nice
like
change.
125.
If I don't say
West
so
Ham
myself.
can't see the ball at the
Taking a
moment.
minute.
United.
They're rattled, man. They're done. I'm not even going to say that. They're done.
They're done. Wow.
They're done.
Famous last word.
Hammers are getting
learned from
hammered
the best.
today.
I learned for the best, Laurie. These men are choking right now. It's finished.
Go on.
Look,
I think
Martinelli.
they've just been
There you go,
outclassed
look,
at the
look.
moment.
Oh, we've got a couple more. Look, Worthy says, as a United fan, I want to see you guys win. AJ
Tell
says,
him,
as a
man.
United
I told
fan, I
you,
hope
tell him.
Arsenal win.
I've been
you know
telling
what? They can respect
people
it. They
are
can respect
respecting
it.
Oh,
Arsenal.
look. He's gone past holding there.
Nah,
Go
that's
on, rival fans, keep
Holdini.
it coming in.
That's Holdini. Watch him. Look. Oh,
Yeah, he
maybe
went
not.
past him again.
Go
Maybe
on,
not.
Jill.
Oh, Jill.
He got the ball. He got the ball. He got the ball.
I don't know, you know,
He
bro.
got the ball. He got the ball. Trust me on that. He got the
Told
ball.
man about Antonio against Holdini, though. It might go mad.
He got the ball, man.
Let's see how he dealt with this.
Long leg, bang. Oh, maybe.
Huh? Long leg back,
Wait,
Wait,
let me see that
That's
again.
moving too
I
quick.
chopped him down. Look, bam. How you mean?
I tell you
I
what, you
don't know if
know.
we
It was outside the box anyway. It was outside the box.
But we
If
saw
VAR
there
wanna
what we
get
were talking
involved.
about before when I said to you about Antonio against Holding.
Yeah, I was saying
And
that. Trust
Antonio
me.
is a strong
In
guy.
that
Antonio's
little
a
stretch
problem.
of play, he did him twice there. Remember the first time he put the ball past him?
That's close, boy.
They got the free kick on the edge of the box.
Oh man. Oh,
Come on,
man.
Holding. We got faith and belief.
Just
in
got to
you.
make sure he's not exposed to a one-on-one again, really. Try and limit those. Free kick
Have to
West
limit
Ham,
those,
just
because
outside
West
our
Ham
box,
cover.
on their left-hand side. Drilled in, blocked.
weak.
I'm
First
surprised
man.
that they should have floated that in, but
was
then that's
weak.
their team.
I think it was White with the block.
Well up. That's it, boys.
Headed
Well
out,
up. Let's
nice.
go. Let's go.
Jesus on
Nice.
the ball.
Well
Nice.
done. I
Nice.
love Jesus.
Don't lose it there, though. You can't lose it there, brother.
Come on.
Oi!
Oh, nice.
Hey!
Keep going.
Tierney put him in a bit of trouble there with that pass.
I must say, a little bit concerning to see Rob Holding get dealt with like that.
Bun up like that. Nah.
Yeah.
I know what Louis thinking, you know. 'Cause the second time he bun him up was mad. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but in the
Under
same
pressure.
stretch, in the same play,
Yeah.
he dealt with him
Bun up.
twice.
Yeah. But he just chopped him down.
Yeah,
innit?
man. And then
Houdini,
we said that before, didn't I? I said that before the game.
Yeah.
With Rob Holding, when he's getting out pace like that, his reaction seems to be to bring the
He just
man
sort of
down. He panics.
Yeah. He needs to just be.
He should have
Because
just
that
stayed with
spotlight
Antonio.
on, spotlight on in it. You have to remember it's a
But
spotlight.
it's almost
on
like
him, man.
he felt the man's pace and he thought, right, how can I stop him? I know, I'll bring him down. You can't do that, bro.
Not every time, no, man.
That's a warning sign right
So
there.
leave it. That wouldn't happen. I don't think.
Too easy.
20 minutes in now. The last 10 haven't been as exciting as the first 10. Obviously going 2-0 up in the first 10, but we have got control. And aside from that holding an Antonio moment that led to a free kick, we've limited West Ham's chances.
I must admit, I thought it was a penalty first.
Close.
I'm not gonna lie, we're moving. This is the same.
Because
same
Turkish was
wave,
saying
man.
he got the ball. I
Yeah,
said,
I
nah,
thought
man,
he
he
did.
didn't get the ball, man. He didn't
Oi!
Okay, I'll stop. Hey.
What?
Saka cried it out there, man. 3 man on him, no one really helping him. West Ham come out with it. Kufa on the ball, but they're on a reset thing as well. Elijah says, this football is too sweet. I'm worried about my sugar levels. I just want the 3rd goal so I can finish cutting the lawn.
Yeah, no, I hear him. I hear
To
him.
my sauce.
I hear him, man.
See, this is what City do, though, isn't it? When they got teams like this, man, they get that 3rd goal.
Yeah,
Yes.
And then
That's
finish it off.
Then it's gravy after.
We're gonna get that. We're
When
gonna
they
get
went
that.
3-0 up against Leicester, I know everyone thought this was going to be 5-6, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
They did make a lot of
hear you on
changes,
that.
though.
But you see now! Oh! See
Flick
Odegaard
there from Odegaard
in.
in the West Ham box.
Hey!
He did make it to Saka, but back to goal, cried it out.
Odegaard's
nothing.
thing is crazy, you know, man. It's actually
What's
mad,
happened
bro.
there? Why has he gone down holding his chest? Like that?
Delayed reaction, man. He thought he was going to get the ball. He didn't. He went down, hoping for the best.
Odegaard, man.
What, ref, have you given it?
Different.
Looks like it.
He's looked quite lively today, though, I've got to say, Jared Bowen.
Who, Bowen?
Good player.
No, he is, man. Decent.
Oh, he trod on his toe, didn't he? Yeah, part of it. I don't think he did it
But that was
deliberately.
accidental.
Yeah,
he
look, the
did.
ref didn't give nothing, though. So how can you give it so late?
That must have hurt them.
Yeah, them.
Alex says, as it stands, it's going to be St. Totteringham's Day. Is that
Oh.
today, yeah?
That's Keir Starmer in the crowd, Arsenal fan. Actually, Belgium sits near Keir Starmer at Arsenal, season ticket holder.
Oh, yeah?
Keir Starmer being the Labour leader, of course, for those who don't know.
Big up Belgium as well. Right, brother.
Yeah, but Belgium sits close to him. He's often taking pictures and sent them to me.
I just realised who
Clout
Belgium
chase.
is.
No, I remember we in Belgium was
I
having
forgot
a-
who Belgium is.
No, not like that. It's just the way you're saying it.
Go on. Oh!
Jesus.
See these two, it's mad.
Martin,
Into the
Martin.
box.
Look! It's a goal.
Go on,
It's a goal.
bang!
Shoot.
Outside. Go on.
Oh, it's off.
Might have been offside there.
Yeah, I think that was off.
Scuff shot from Odegaard, fell to
Oi.
Jesus, offside position, free kick to West Ham.
No, you can't.
Did you
chat to
notice
Belgium
when
about-
Martinelli went past Souček there? Souček was quite clever. Martinelli raced past him and he just let him go because he knows that you touch
Any
him
touch,
there,
he's
Yeah.
down.
he's going down. See, this is what I'm talking about,
The
using
whole-
this.
Yeah.
Now, holding,
He'll
if
just.
he's in that situation, you
act
might
on
have
it.
thought, oh, I can't let him
Yeah,
go
I'm
past
pissed.
me.
Yeah.
He's thinking
Yeah,
I'm
but hold
pissed.
him, stick a foot out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As soon as Martinelli went past him, he kind of went like that, as if to say, oh, he's
Do your
done me.
thing. Yeah.
Deal with
Antonio here down the right with
No, you
Gabriel.
see
Gabriel.
Gabriel and
Gabriel.
Antonio, it's a whole different vibe. He's on
Yeah.
him. He ain't letting him go like that.
Yep, goal kick.
Yeah. Nah, I can
Well
see
played.
that on it. Hey, we're on it today, you know.
No, we definitely
KT's on it.
He's been on it
KT
all
is-
I think
season.
Xhaka's smiling reaction just kind of says it all. The tone right
Oh,
now.
man.
Granit
That's-
Xhaka, he's playing like a man who's enjoying his football, as
Yeah.
well he
And
might
it's
be.
important.
Yeah, man.
It's so important. That's how you get the best out of these players.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. I feel like Arsenal thing. There's just like so many little like sub stories with it, like the Xhaka thing, like with the youngest team.
Jesus Zinchenko coming
Jesus
and no longer
Zinchenko,
needed at City.
Exactly,
and
bro. Yeah, like, and it's just, I feel like just even just the football club on the whole, yeah, how it's moving, it's beautiful, bro. If you look and just for a young person, even just like for a young person looking at Arsenal and seeing that, like, wow, like it can be done. Like
Exactly.
you focus and stay tuned on something, it can be done. And for Arteta to say trust the process, sometimes in life, you know, like that how it gets in life. You need that perseverance, that patience.
Yeah.
And I feel like when he said it, we was like kind of laughing at it like it's not true. But when you look at what he's done with his team, got rid of kind of like the dead wood and brought his new team. You know what I'm saying? So one ordered thing and it's working.
Did you not see Arteta when he was asked if he thought 2.5, 3 years into management at Arsenal they'd be challenging for the league? And he said yes, confidently. I like that.
I like
Yeah.
Arteta.
I'm not so sure if I totally agree with that. I didn't see this coming.
Nah, I don't think no one did.
It's about what he saw, isn't it?
But he,
And what he had planned and envisioned.
And he always did
His
talk a
expectations.
big game in terms of
Like it will go boom.
the project will go bang, trust the process.
Yeah, that was his word.
In the transfer window, he stuck to his guns in terms of, listen, he signed players that a
wasn't
lot of us
really-
had a lot of doubts about.
Yeah, a sensible.
Yeah, he wasn't going for the names necessarily the fans would have wanted to see.
And look at Madrid now. Imagine that. Imagine we spent that money on them, bro. 80 M's and. I think he'll be different.
I've
at
heard
Arsenal.
Robbie say that as
He'll
well.
be
I'm not so
different
sure.
at
Listen,
Arsenal,
Mudryk going to Chelsea it's a different argument because if he
He'd be better
come
at
to
us.
us,
He's
he would
definitely
have been
better at
better.
Arsenal,
You know
100%.
what I mean? Chelsea's it's a bit of a shambolic.
And you
club
don't even
right
want to
now.
play for them anyway. So
But the way Trossard's come in, I don't even think
Yeah,
about
I wouldn't
Modric.
even. Yeah, you don't even.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine that though. We was thinking we wanted Modric. All the flipping Instagram, socials, mad things coming. Get Trossard and it's like, oh, don't even want, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, when everyone
He's
wanted
my
him
man.
for months, like, yeah.
It just goes to show that it doesn't matter how good a player is. You have to go into the right environment.
Yeah,
For
100%.
you allowed to play your game
Yeah.
and develop as a player. Mudryk,
Yeah.
I've got no doubt that he's a very talented player. It's
100%.
just that environment is shambolic. I mean, who's done well at Chelsea?
Yeah, no. For
You know what I
real.
mean?
I think Chelsea's the next season. Next
Yeah.
season, Chelsea will be solid next season. I guarantee it.
I don't even know.
Don't reckon?
I don't know.
Mate.
I think if they get a proper
They can't be
manager, they'll be
worse than this
solid
season.
still.
They
I'm not
can't be
gonna
worse than
lie,
this
bro.
season, but I'm not even seeing anything from them this season
Yeah,
where
this
I can
season
say
is mental.
if they build on that, they'll be
Yeah.
better.
They
I
got
mean,
a little
I-
NQQ in the
I
summer.
mean,
They got
I'm
a couple
hearing
school
stories,
things coming.
right? I don't know how true it is, but there were stories going around in a week that there wasn't even enough room for the players to get changed.
stop
in
it.
and
Yeah,
trained.
yeah, I've
Stop
read
it.
that.
I mean, in them kind of
Stop it.
environments,
Yeah,
here,
you
how
don't
do
even. You're
expect
thinking,
players
what is
to-
this?
to-
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
real.
It's just shambolic.
I think with Chelsea, they've just got too much talent and it's not being handled or managed.
They're
You know what I
finding
mean?
that
There's
first
too much
11,
talent.
innit?
It's a known
in
fact,
one
right? It's a
team.
known fact that managers say that they don't like too much of a big squad because they want to work with the players they have to get the
it's
best
that-
out of them.
It's that man management as well.
If you're talking
It's a lot.
about a team whereby there's not even enough room in the changing room for the players to train, that just sounds so
crazy.
amateurish.
Exactly.
That's crazy. It just goes to show, man. They was just spending their money, man.
So how do you keep all of them players humble, happy, hungry when there's
have to
just
trim
so
that
many?
squad.
Exactly.
Which
And
is
don't
not
get, they've
gonna
still got
happen
players to
until the
come
close
back
season.
as well from loan spells and things like that, like big
Surely
players.
their new
as well.
manager will want a couple of players in as well.
No, let's keep this going though, man. Let's
Antonio Dando.
Deal with
right.
Antonio.
What?
Well done,
Big KT, you know. Don't
Nice.
play with him. Don't play with him.
Throw in West Ham.
To be fair to West Ham, they've not chucked it, have they? They've not spewed it.
They're trying to get back
They're trying
into
to
the
get
game.
back in the
Yeah.
game.
They're warming in now.
Because they will know that if they can get one back, then that gives them hope.
Yeah, especially before half time as well.
That's why I want another goal before half time, keep that 3-0 lead, you know, so.
Offside.
Nearly,
good.
you know.
Offside, yep. Arsenal free kicks. Couple super chats have come in. King Gunner says, "Come on, you Gunners. Do you think Expressions is definitely watching? KG's watching.
Everyone's
Told,
watching,
Saeed,
man.
Matisse,
Everyone
they're all
can't
watching.
wait.
They've been watching all season." And he goes on to add, "Charlene, my wife is also called Charlene, so big up to you, girl. Love to you all. Come on, you Gunners, keep the faith."
Big up to you and your wife as well.
JS says, "Arsenal are winning the league. Arteta is working wonders. We have the advantage and will continue to dominate. Up the Gunners."
Up the
Up
Gunners.
the Gunners, yo.
And Brandon says, "Arteta and Arsenal are playing with West Ham. Tierney playing midfield and striker. Jesus playing as an 8.
Oh, nice.
I think Thomas Partey's having a very good game
Odegaard.
today.
Yeah, he
Way
is,
to
you
get
know.
that ball out.
He is.
Nice.
I mean, he's
Down
one of
in
the
that
number
middle.
that's playing well, but you look at that.
Look
That's
at the
great
part,
football
yeah.
again. That's a foul. That should be a
Yeah,
booking. It
ref's
come through
giving
the
it.
back of him there. Come on,
No
ref.
foul, bruv. Man
Where's
said
the
there's
card?
no foul, bruv. Yeah.
No, but he
no
come through
foul,
the back of him. That's quite reckless. Look,
Let's see
look
it.
at
Let's
this.
see it. Let's see it.
Look at this. Now, come on.
Whee!
Of course,
That's a yellow card in any walk of life.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I would like to think
Come
that
on,
doesn't
Ziggy.
happen in day-to-day life,
Someone just
Come on,
slide
bro.
into you.
innit? Oh, you're driving.
Tesco, you just get
yellow.
mad.
I don't know, man. I think even in the 60s, that's a yellow. bro. Mind you, were they dishing out yellows then? It was probably just a booking, wasn't it? Just got the book and write the name in.
Was you watching football in the 60s, Laurie?
Yeah.
Oh!
My don't want to give
What is
age
that,
away.
Benjamin?
Put the burners on.
Benjamin's not.
Oh, this is good.
No one really in there
Hey,
though.
Benjamin is moving nuts. Nice. He party though. There's levels.
Party's having a very good game today.
Oh, West Ham have done well there to break away with
Oh,
it.
Antonio again.
No.
Yeah,
That's
we're
Gabby.
Gabriel,
That's
deal with
Gabby,
that.
bro.
That's
That's not
the difference.
Houdini.
That's
That's
the difference.
Brazil,
Well
bro. That's
done,
not.
Gabriel.
Yeah, hold that.
You see the difference there?
And this is
see
what
the
it's
difference?
about, teamwork.
Give that to
Gabriel
Holding to
needs
just-
to be
No
dealing with
disrespect.
Antonio.
No disrespect to Holding, but you saw the difference there, innit?
Yeah, it's that composure, innit? It's that knowing I'm
Composure,
going to get
the
the full
speed.
confidence.
Oh, he's giving it away.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's all
well
penalty.
done.
No,
That's a
ref,
penalty.
no, man.
What?
No.
Who didn't give that away? Was that
Come
Gabriel?
on, man.
Partey.
Come on, bro.
That is a penalty, you know.
Man, just
How is that
hailing you
penalty,
up, bro,
mate? I
and you
didn't
go and
see.
do that.
Ref's given a penalty.
That's
Can
sloppy.
we just see the
Gee,
replay? 'Cause
like,
that's
come
happened too
on,
quick
man.
for me.
I said before half time as well, man. They don't.
Partey.
Partey giving it.
Partey
Was that
should be doing
handball?
it.
Wasn't it?
That was a handball.
No, what's that?
Wait,
That's
that
not.
can't be a
I didn't
penalty.
even
Nah,
see
they
it
gotta
properly.
watch
I didn't
that
even see
again.
it
I'm
properly.
sorry,
Let's see
but-
that. Let's see that.
Nah, come on, that's not a
Yeah,
penalty.
that's not-
That's
yeah.
not a penalty.
They can't give
VAR
Soft,
needs to
soft.
overturn this. That's not a penalty.
Soft.
And
And he
that'll
can't
get
get
overturned.
That's not even soft.
You
That's
reckon that's
not
gonna
a
get
penalty. That's
That'll
not-
get
that's not a pe-
overturned.
You
You don't
reckon?
know with these men,
It
you know.
should.
If that don't, then that's
You don't know with these
He
VAR.
hung his leg back, man.
Nah,
Kinda
ref,
did the-
VAR.
I
that's-
know, we did a little something, but
Paqueta trying to fool the
Yeah,
people.
he ran into him as
Come on,
well.
that's-
I must admit, he did fool him because he had me fooled as well. But looking at again,
You better VAR that, bro.
that's
VAR.
got to be overruled.
Because the thing is, Gabriel didn't even commit. He kept his
Yeah,
legs tucked.
yeah, exactly.
Paqueta left his leg there, and there was barely contact
There was
anyway.
no challenge.
Come on, let's
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
there was no, yeah, no.
What's the rest?
turn it over. Give Paqueta a yellow, ref. VAR, sort it out.
Saying dive, boy.
Oh no, I think they're giving a penalty.
Looks like they have given it.
From
Shaka, he's trying to say to the ref, look, come on, man. There was no challenge gone in there.
go to the
Again,
middle.
like that first 20 minutes, good. And then look now.
Save it, Ramsdale.
That's
They've given the
definitely-
penalty,
Kick it
people.
wide.
That's
and
definitely
to
not a
me,
penny.
That is a poor
Yeah,
decision.
That's a joke
That's
thing.
definitely not a penny.
Odegaard's trying to push Gabriel away.
They're giving it.
Now that is poor. Ben Rama's from penalties is normally quite good, but then we know that Ramsdale
Well, we saw what happened last week in the
is
Liverpool
good at
game.
saving penalties. Well, he did save
He
the
got
one
in his
last week.
head, innit,
Actually,
last week. Yeah, he
Salah
got more
missed it,
Salah's.
but even so.
And he was fasting as well, man. Probably thinking, yo, under mad
Go
pressure.
wide.
Well, Ben Rama was
Go. Sorry, Shorts. I keep grabbing.
Let's go on, man.
Buried the penalty 2-1.
And before
Anyway, we gotta
people
get
say like, we made the comparison between
Dead.
Holding and
Just in the
Gabriel
process,
before,
like,
but
and
I
he does
want to
that.
make it clear that he did not make a challenge. He did go to ground. Do you think he should have stayed on his feet, Gabriel?
Probably should have. Yeah,
Yeah, man. I think he put a bit
you
too
leave
much
it in.
into
You need the player to have
to
that
do
option.
that. Yeah.
But I've got to
yeah.
say, people, I know it could be construed as being biased because we're all out, but to me, that was not a penalty.
Exactly.
Nah.
The rest
Arsenal
just
can
wants an
feel hard
interesting
done
game.
by that decision.
Let's
He needs
go,
to score again.
Arsenal.
He needs to
Come
score
on.
again. I knew they was going to score.
But, you know, for the second time in 2 weeks, 2-0 up, and just before half time, we've given away a goal.
First 20
so
minutes had us gassed. This
It's now a slightly different game now, people.
2-1.
No, I still feel confident, man. We still got this. Like,
They're warming into this game, though. I'm not going to lie. It's not. These last 15 minutes.
Ramsdale's on the ball. We're playing at the back. West Ham have scored
That's it.
2
Go
on a
on.
dubious penalty, in my opinion. Let's
Very
get the thoughts of
dubious.
Frank on info station.
What do the
Oh
people in the
my
That
comments
is so harsh of a penalty. You know what? It's been all Arsenal so far. We're currently sat on 74% possession and we've been performing brilliantly. For me, that is nowhere near a penalty. It looks like Paqueta's already going down before Gabriel makes the challenge. Gabriel probably should have stayed on his feet, but I'm in agreement with everyone else on the sofas. Should not have been a penalty. But Arsenal are still playing well. If we can get another goal just before half time, I think we'll be in a better position. But all good from me. Back to Turkish.
Laurie's asked what the chat is saying.
Come
A lot of
on.
people are saying, how can you say that's not a pen? Because it's not a pen.
simple.
Who said that?
Oh, no,
A
the
lot
ref,
of people
man.
are saying
No,
that.
man,
Who's
refs
getting
gonna
a
start
minute
moving
yellow?
mad. Don't start moving mad.
They're saying it was
Please,
a
I
pen.
beg.
Yeah.
I beg, man.
Did you think it was a penalty?
No,
Stop with the
that's not a
play
pen. I'm
thing,
sorry.
man.
That's
I
not
don't
a
even
pen.
think this was a foul either, man. What happened?
What I would say though is that when Gabriel goes to ground, you're inviting the guy to.
How's that a yellow card as well?
Come
What's
on, G. This
going
ref's
on?
moving mad.
Partey's got a yellow.
The ref just. Now he's got started.
Trying to fumble this game. He's trying it. The ref's trying it.
I do think though that Gabriel going to ground gives the referee a decision to make. If he stays on his feet,
Yeah, I agree with that.
but I still don't think it was a penalty.
First time with a chance of a free kick. This super chat came
All of
in
a sudden
before
now the
penalty.
complexion of the game has changed.
We just need to get control of it.
Yeah.
It's me, man. I was looking at Gabriel against Antonio. I was thinking, yeah.
Oh,
With that,
oh!
What's that?
You know what? I'm going to say this here. He should have done better with that.
Let's just see it again. I thought our player headed it. A couple man offside there. Did Ramsdale get fingertips on it?
I think he did, you know.
Oh,
He should have done better with that, bro.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He
Or
did.
just about did, yeah.
Don't you think, Turkish?
Yeah, he should have done better when you see it from that angle.
He'll be
there
disappointed that didn't at least hit the target.
properly.
Come on, man.
See, this
Warning
corner saying
signs.
Cresswell with the corner
come
for
on,
West
Arsenal,
Ham.
man. We got this.
Isn't it, man? What's going on, man?
Ooh.
Oh, hey,
Ooh.
hey.
Aye, we're messing about, man.
Yeah, man.
All right,
I don't
come
You
on.
know
like
what? You know what? I'm going to say this, yeah, but
I
this is a
don't
little
like
bit
this.
of deja vu, isn't it?
No,
Literally,
no.
that.
No, seriously,
The Liverpool
2-0
game,
up and
literally,
running
yeah.
teams, and now we're giving away a goal,
100%.
and now look, West Ham.
Feeling exactly the same, but it's just,
Come on,
Gabriel,
not Liverpool,
Gabriel
it's not
done well
Anfield,
there
man,
in the
but-
end. Another corner to West Ham.
Need to keep our heads a little bit here, under a bit of pressure.
Cresswell gets it in there.
Ooh.
Rammers.
Oh, he dropped it.
Nice.
No,
Cleared.
it's not nice, bro.
Get that out. No, just
Nice
get
to
that
see it
out.
out.
Yeah, get that gone.
It's
Yeah,
just nice
get
to
that
see it
out of
gone.
there. See you later.
Oh,
Back in.
See
headed
Rams
out.
on the floor and that. No way.
under the cosh a little bit
West
here.
Ham back in possession.
This is what
37
myself
minutes
and
gone.
Turkish said, you see. It won't be a walk in the park.
Yeah,
we
no,
did say
100%.
that. Oh, this is a good ball.
Ours, yep.
Nice.
Throw in Arsenal. This super chat came in before West Ham got the penalty. Fat Sam said Benjamin showed pace like they put a sunbed on the byline. Because he burst for that moment as well. I know what he's
No,
thinking
yeah,
of.
I see that burst.
And there's another one here. Brandon says, does Ramsdale not practice penalties in training? By far the worst thing about him, he never looks close to any of them.
That was a good penalty, though, to be
It was a good penalty.
And Ben Rama, I'd said before he took the kick, he is a good penalty taker.
And he Ramsdale probably kind of maybe knows that a little bit about his game. That's why he tries to get into their head before they take their penalties and that. He's on a wind-up.
Look at that, West Ham win the ball back again.
Since they've got that go in, you can see
Yeah,
they've
man.
got
This is
a
what we say, though.
confidence
Goals
boost.
change games.
That's why we need
You know
another
what I mean?
one.
Big Ash says, why won't VAR show the Rice handball in the build-up?
Yeah.
Is it because he's English?
True.
Do we need to get an England starting 11 to start getting decisions?
It did look like a handball in
They,
there.
was.
they
It
only
was a
showed one
handball.
replay of it.
Yeah, they didn't even
Which is
show. Yeah, they
unusual
didn't even
for-
look
It
at
looked like the ball rolled down his arm.
It did.
Now, obviously, I don't think he did it deliberately, but he gained an advantage from that. So,
Come on, man.
Go on. Ooh.
Yeah, get that gone.
looking a
man.
little rattled, bro.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was-
we're looking
that
rattled.
was a
man.
heavy
There we are.
clearance.
We're looking rattled still, man. But half time.
This is why football's such a great game, because we've gone from absolutely being in control, and now look.
I mean, a great game,
One
but not
situation
great
as
for
well.
our blood pressure, mate.
One situation. It's not even like they've
Long
throw.
throw
Scored
into the
properly.
box.
No, we're good with
Headed
that.
clear, but West
West
Ham
Ham
back
have got
in
their
possession
tails
again.
on.
No way.
Ball in
Wow,
again.
Deal with that.
yeah, get that gone. Oh,
They're getting to the second ball, third balls, everything at the moment.
Confidence.
Anil says, getting 3 points today would be our highest points total since the 2013-14 season. Deep it.
deep it.
Been a fucking long
Deep
time.
it. We need
Right now,
half
we
time
just
right
got to
now.
get control back of this game.
We need them.
That's what we need to
Yeah.
do right now.
It's looking shaky. a
And
bit
that's
right
that clean sheet London Derby record gone as well.
now. Yeah, I thought as much today.
I'm not so concerned about that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Just get the 3 points.
Would've
Pardon my
been
language,
nice.
people.
Oh,
Antonio's making himself a real nuisance up top there, man.
he always does, though.
Last 10 minutes, no shots for Arsenal, 3 for West Ham, 2 on target, and 6 touches in our box.
Let's calm down a little bit, man.
Well, we need to get
Calm
the ball
down.
out of our half.
Forward,
They're
exactly.
keeping us in our half.
Oh, that was cheekiness just there.
Jesus, centre circle.
Yeah, this is the
Nice
flow.
pass.
This
Go
is
on.
the flow.
That's it. All right,
This
now
is the
let's go,
flow
lads.
here. What's going on? Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
This is the
Beautiful.
flow.
Go on,
It's in there.
Saka!
Oh.
End of that! Oh.
Someone's. Oh, you didn't need to touch it there, man.
Getting in the way of each other. West Ham come out a
Unlucky
bit
though.
Bowen.
Unlucky though.
Close them down.
Martinelli.
Nice. Arsenal throw. Quickly taken. Gabriel on the ball.
Good play by Martinelli there, running back, doing his defensive work.
He never shirks away from that responsibility.
Yeah.
Though. He's always.
Up and down.
Yeah,
innit?
Been
minimum.
Tierney out there, man.
What are you doing?
Because again, Bowen is asking questions of Tierney.
Ever since the Partey praise, you've given the ball away for that build up to the penalty. You just kicked it
Yeah,
out
just
there.
as I was saying, innit, that he's had such a good
Yeah,
game.
man, yeah.
And
I
then
know.
the curse of commentators curse. him.
Commentators curse, mate.
Good strength there by
Yeah,
Gabriel.
used his body well. Cleared.
No, it hasn't. Oof.
Hey.
Oh, Jesus.
Zuma.
He still got it, but yeah, crowded out.
Hey!
Man, off the ball, come on. Give a
Yeah.
yellow as well.
Exactly. He's ready to
He gave
dish out
Partey a
yellows
yellow for a
nothing.
shoulder barge. Isn't
Yeah.
that the same
Exactly.
thing?
What, is he not going to give anything?
Nah, man, he ain't looking to give anything.
I'm just happy to see my guy back, you know, because that without
Yeah,
him,
come on, man.
That's a bit naughty by
You
was
should,
Sheffield.
be given a yellow for that. If you're giving
Yeah, it
Partey
should
a
be,
yellow
yeah.
for...
Surprised the referee didn't see that.
let's get to this half, lads.
I'm
man.
not surprised it's Arsenal.
Let's get to this half.
...42 minutes gone. 2-1 Arsenal. Cruising at 2-0. Penalty given. West Ham get a goal back, and here we are. Go on.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful. Loving this.
Nice. Hey,
That
Zeus.
was nice.
That's what we need, a couple of people to put their foot on the ball and get some
Yeah.
element of control back.
Calm
in.
things down again.
Yeah, man. Look at that. We rattled them, but that one penalty's kind of put a little fire back in us.
Simon says, Shah looking gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Simon. Send that in.
Actually, on that, there's a guy at my gym, and he's got a real crush on Charlotte. Every time I see him.
Is this the same guy that you've told me about
Yeah,
before?
pure gym in Enfield. His name escapes me right now. I'm sorry for that, bro, if you're watching.
You've like just baited up. The
Maybe I
whole-
shouldn't mention your name, actually. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? I don't want to, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's a big fan of yours, Charlotte.
Oh, that is so sweet. Making me
And
blush.
he also rates your contributions on the couch.
Oh, thank
Yeah, so
you.
it's not just thirsting.
Yeah.
The man, you know what I mean? He rates you. So.
No, that's greatly appreciated, honestly. Like, I really love, getting like feedback and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and people that just appreciate what it is that I do.
Yeah,
It's always
definitely
a great
does
feeling.
appreciate
So,
it.
Been doing
thank
your
you for
thing,
the
girl.
love, guys. I appreciate all of you.
Been doing your thing, girl.
Exactly.
That man there, man, he's done it before to us, and he's doing it again today. He's proving a real handful.
Who you talking about?
Mikel Antonio.
Yeah, to be fair, I was deep in it like before this. Him against Holden, I was deep in it, but I didn't think it would be a bit mad like this.
Rabadam says, Laurie is gorgeous too.
Who said that?
Rabadam.
Oh no!
Yeah, he lost his mind doing that. Where was that meant to be?
He passed it to no one, literally. Go on,
He's
Siri.
bugging.
Tony.
Behind you, Mark.
What exactly happened there, Turkish?
Yeah, I don't know
I, don't
what
know,
he
I was
done.
laughing at this super
Was he
chat.
offside or what?
Well, Gabriel was looking at the line, but I don't think he gave
I think
any
they thought he
offside.
was offside,
And then he just passed it.
and
like
then he
that,
wasn't.
What's Cresswell doing? Is he coming to try and get VAR to look into it or something? Get up and move.
What happened there?
What happened to him though? Yeah, for real. I didn't see that happen to him.
I think he was offside.
Oh, come on, man.
Way
Look at where he
offside.
is.
That's stupid.
He was
offside.
miles off.
What did he do there? Even if he was off,
What
what did he
happened
do
to
there?
him? What actually happened to him? His own player.
Yeah,
His
mash
his
him
own
up,
player
man.
moved, I don't know, barged him or shouldered him in the face. I don't know what happened.
They look like they're
But did you
crying.
see as
Hay
well?
fever.
Ramsdale kind of went to ground very quickly, there, didn't he? Did you see that?
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he did.
That was so offside. I don't know why they continued.
That is stupidly offside.
Declan Rice.
Rice
Could
and
he
Moyes
be
having a
an
word
Arsenal
there.
player next season?
I don't see why not, man.
I don't think he will be.
You don't reckon?
I just think when other teams show interest and then the price tag goes up, that's when we pull out.
I hear it.
That
Blatantly
They're playing it now, but
that was not a penalty.
That's not a penalty. I'm sorry. Are these man
Rob
mad in the
once
chat?
again.
That's not a penalty.
You got the Declan Rice potential handball and the fact that Gabriel, although he goes to ground, which he probably shouldn't do, there was no contact.
No.
There. My man just
ran into him, innit?
basically,
Yeah, he
left his
literally,
foot out.
left his foot and he ran into it.
And they went to VAR and they still give it. I can't believe that.
Yeah,
Right?
Gabriel shouldn't have gone down that easily and given Paqueta that option. But once VAR checked that again, how do you go and say that's a penalty?
I want to see
Oh,
that again,
man.
because
Get
that
through
did
this
not look
half.
like
Those sort of decisions
Yeah, man,
is
you're
why
right.
players leave their legs there to get contact because
Exactly.
they know VAR is probably going to give it to them.
I don't like how these lot are warming into this game, though. I'm not going to lie, man.
Oh,
Not
well
gonna
played,
lie.
Tierney.
Well done,
AT,
Tierney.
come on.
But we have conceded a corner and West Ham have looked quite lively from
We
set
want to,
pieces.
yeah.
3 minutes
we get a
added
bit
on, and we're already into the first
shaky
of that.
on set pieces.
No, there's going to be bare foggins half time, man. Arteta's going to get on to these, man. It's going to change up after half time.
Let's just make sure we see this out to half time.
Bro, how long
Will
is
he
that
get
there?
on
3
to them
minutes?
now, or will he just try and calm them down?
Yeah, no, true. I feel
I
like
don't know, you know.
it's
I think he's got
feeling
that
a bit
fire on
sloppy.
his belly,
Yeah,
Oh, this is dangerous.
All back post.
Oh!
it's been a bit sloppy since
Goal kick.
that first 20 minutes. Man.
They've looked dangerous from set pieces.
AJ says Paqueta jumps before Gabriel even touches his foot. Yep.
Yeah, that's what
exactly
Frank was
what I'm
saying. He
seeing.
looked like he was down before you even touched him.
Granit Xhaka's got to be careful there. Him and Suchek look like there's some UFC shit going on there. David Moyes looking a little more happier than he was earlier in the half. Remember, after 10 minutes, he was shaking his head and looking at the floor. Now he's on the touchline, pumping his arms, man.
Throwing Arsenal
Yeah, no,
30
Arteta's
seconds
gotta
to
have a
go.
word, man.
Added on time.
He's got to have a little word with these lot. See the notes there?
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm
Take
telling
them
you.
notes, Arteta.
Telling you, he's
I
going to
live
be
by
doing
notes.
chattings.
All in. Looks like it went out already. West Ham throw. Arteta writing
Trust me.
notes there.
Going to sip a one prime Arteta notes.
Do I see a
Back
few
out.
grey hairs there? I mean,
It looks like he's coloured his hair because I saw a few grey hairs
Yeah.
in his press conference and he's looking a bit more darker today. So I reckon he's
I
probably
reckon
had
it's
a
management for you, man.
colour. Yeah, exactly.
The pressure, the stress.
You can even dye your bed these days. Did you know that?
Yeah,
You get like bed sprays and all that. What? Do
dye
you
it.
use it?
Do you use it?
I see a one grade, but that's getting
Oh, this looks
plucked.
good.
Oh,
Good tackle.
a little chance there to end out the half, but I assume the ref will blow his
Cal
whistle.
Antonio again.
Oh,
Oh,
Antonio again.
he's moving beastie.
no.
Oh, come on,
Who's
ref.
that for?
That's
Who
why
is
we
that
got
for?
Antonio because
Jesus.
Oh, come on,
What
ref,
did
man.
Jesus do?
No, he did foul him, but,
But it's
come
not.
on,
It's
man.
not a yellow, bro. That's not a.
No, that is.
Come
Nah,
on, bro.
But look, he just
He's
pushed
still got-
Odegaard
oh,
down.
I don't think
is
that's
it.
it.
Sorry, no,
If
this
you-
ref
if a
is
man's
just
get-
harsh on us.
If a man's getting away from you and you drag him back.
No, I
by
get
his
that, but
hand.
why didn't he give a yellow to Kufau earlier?
No, that's
my-
right.
Yeah,
my
if
thing
it's
about
you
it.
got to stay. You got to remain the same, man. When
But
he
you
got barged, when
can't
Jesus got
referee
barged, he
games,
didn't give
you
him a
have to-
yellow.
You have to judge each.
So what's that? 2
incident
man on
its
yellow
merits.
for us, Partey and Jesus. No, I get you.
It's not too bad, Partey and Jesus, but Partey.
But
is a
again,
bit
Mikel Antonio, he's proving to be a real
much. He is trying to do his thing, man.
Half-time whistle's gone.
Yeah, we needed that. We needed
Arsenal 2-1.
Right, have a break, lads. Let's come back out stronger. We got this.
that. We needed that.
Jesus looking a bit stressed. Obviously not happy with that yellow card. Odegaard coming off as well. Ben Rama there scoring the penalty. Listen, we was cruising at 2-0. Then a dubious penalty decision. That's
I
what
want to
I'm
see
labelling
that
it.
again, man, because I'm not convinced.
I think they'll show
at
it
all.
again at
They have
half-time.
to.
I think
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
two incidents that will
the hand-
that I want to
that's
see.
the
The
handball,
first
innit?
one is that potential handball by Declan Rice,
Yeah.
and the second one was Gabriel. Although he goes to ground, which he probably shouldn't do, to me it was clear that Paqueta left his leg out
Forced
and
it.
tried to con the referee,
Yeah, he
and that's
dragged
exactly what they did. But what's even more surprising was the fact it went to VAR,
And they didn't even.
and then they still gave it. when there was a clear and obvious error, in my
surprising
view.
though. Or are you used
Well,
to
against
this nonsense?
Arsenal.
Well,
It's
to
not surprising,
overrule it has to be clear and obvious. To me, it was clear and obvious that Paqueta left his leg out.
These men ain't really, they don't know what they're doing, man. They need to change up who's in the VAR room.
So I think Arsenal are entitled to
Ex-player,
feel hard done by.
ex-coach, and then one of these refs. You have a mix.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
Have a
decision
mix.
makers, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, no, I
Who's
agree
had that
with
experience, knows it. If it's it's true.
Yeah, exactly. That experience of being on the pitch, playing
yeah.
on the pitch,
But it's
knowing
what
what
it is,
happens in games.
Tony with the super chat says Saka's having a stink eye. He has been very quiet in the first half, but hopefully he turns it up in the second. Listen, it is 2-1. It is half-time, people, and as always, we're going to move it over to the half-time show. But before we do switch over to Frank, big up NordVPN. If you're in the market for your next holiday, then check this out.
If you're traveling soon, why pay more? Just change your location before you travel so that you can explore local prices on accommodation, flights, car rentals, and events. Once you're in your destination country, you can change your location back to the UK. So it's easy to access your emails, banking, and subscriptions. Click the link to unlock your internet freedom with NordVPN. And with the AFTV special, you can save even more. Click the link to be invincible.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the halftime show. Arsenal 2, West Ham 1. Now, that was a bit of an interesting first half. I'd say for about 25-30 minutes, that was all Arsenal. As you can see by the possession stats, we had 73.7% possession in that game, that half, sorry. But West Ham definitely started to come back into it towards the end of the first half. I'd say for around 15 minutes of that first half. It was all West Ham, and they obviously got their goal. Now, obviously, I want to talk about the goal because the question I've got for everyone in the chat is, was that a penalty? Once again, VAR and the officials have gone against Arsenal. For me, it's not a penalty, and the reason behind that is they've clearly forgotten to check something once again. There's a potential handball from Declan Rice in the build-up to that. VAR doesn't seem to check it, and Paqueta seems to be already going down before the soft contact from Gabriel. So for me, it shouldn't have been a penalty. What are you guys saying in the chat? AMT with a super chat. 2 words to describe Arsenal's performance. Too nonchalant. Fair enough. It's not been great towards the end of the first half. I've got some stats for you guys as well. So before West Ham scored their goal, and that is the earliest that Arsenal had been 2-0 up in a Premier League away game since the 3rd minute against Newcastle in February 2011. Now, I don't want to put a downer on things, but that game ended up being 4-4. So hopefully we don't get a repeat of that. More positive stats. It will be St Tottenham's Day if Arsenal win today. The maximum amount of points that Spurs can finish on is 74. Arsenal, as it stands, are on 76 points. So I will be enjoying my St Tottenham's Day if the game stays in Arsenal's favour. This is our highest points total since the 2013-14 season. We got 79 points in that season, but we only finished 4th place. Hopefully we can, finish a little bit higher than that this time. Oh, I've just lost my earpiece. Martin Ødegaard has scored 8 goals away from home in the Premier League this season, the most ever by an Arsenal midfielder in a single season in the competition. He's got 8 away goals for us this season, the most by any Arsenal midfielder ever. What a great performance Martin Ødegaard has had. I'd probably say he's been my man of the match so far. So it's been a great performance from him. The last stat I've got for you guys is Arsenal have given away a penalty in consecutive Premier League matches for the first time since September 2019, where we gave away 3 penalties in a row. So we've got a lot of performance. We've got a lot of improvement for the second half to come in. Let's take a look at some of the stats. We're performing above expected goals. Obviously, we've got the 2 goals. We're on 1.64 expected goals to West Ham's 1.29. West Ham are beating us in the shots department. West Ham have got 9 shots to Arsenal's 4. Equal on shots on target, so we've definitely made the most of the opportunities out of the 2 teams. 7 shots in the box from West Ham, 3 from the Arsenal. Let's go back into the distribution and possession stats. Like I said, 73.6 possession that we finished the half on. Total passes 319 to 107 from West Ham. Let's take another look at the super chats. Abdullah Abu Hassin, the pen just lets some doubt and pressure creep in. We need to kill the game because if we concede again, we ain't winning. Arteta needs to calm them down. That's a fair point. I can definitely still see us winning. I've said it previously on most half-time shows and most of the full-time shows. Arsenal are a much better team generally in the second half, so I keep the confidence that we can perform in the second half and get the 3 points. What's everyone saying about this penalty? We've got Paqueta clear dive. Do we qualify for Champions League if we win today? I don't know about Champions League, but I know it's definitely St Totteringham's Day. If it is Champions League qualification, then I'll be over the moon. Can we get someone to confirm that? I don't like to see Gabriel Jesus back all the time, at the back all the time. I like the work rate, because obviously he ends up in the right position eventually. So I've got no complaints in terms of Gabriel Jesus in this game. Obviously gets his goal. He's on fire since returning, so I'm happy about that. I've got another image of the penalty. It's obvious that there's literally minimal contact. If anything, Paqueta goes into Gabriel. Paqueta's ankle on Gabriel's hip, so the contact is more Paqueta running into Gabriel. So I don't know why it was disallowed. It was given. I don't know why VAR haven't checked it properly. I'm not happy about the decision at all. Not at all. Let's get a look at what everyone else is saying. We would need 1 more point for Champions League. That is good to know. You know, we could do that against Southampton. And, you know, we've not been in the Champions League since 2017. I've never been to see a Champions League game at the Emirates. I'm looking forward to that. Eric Sevenhag. Eric Sevenhagen. That's a great name. Clear pen. I personally don't see what you've seen there, but you've got a right to your opinion. Yo Jack Wilshere. I get this a lot and I don't see it. People think that I'm some sort of mixed race Jack Wilshere. It's not something that I see personally. Let's take a look at the match summary here in the player stats. Let's take a look. So that's the West Ham stats. Let's take a look at the Arsenal ones. So in terms of possession lost, Aaron Ramsdale's lost possession twice. That's not great from our goalkeeper. You know, we need to be seeing a lot better than that from a goalkeeper. But speaking of that, you know, Gabriel Jesus has lost 11 possession 11 times, and that's not great either. I think I know what you guys mean by Gabriel Jesus is playing too deep. Maybe in that sense he needs to push a little bit further up. Bukayo Saka losing possession 8 times in the game. Let's look at possession 1 in the final first. Ben White, Gabriel Jesus and Bukayo Saka both with possession 1 in the first half each. Let's take a look. Total aerial duels. Gabriel Magalhaes leads the way with 6 aerial duels. Total aerial duels. Out of those 6, he's won 5 total duels. Gabriel Jesus leads the way with 12. I think Gabriel Jesus is having a great performance. You know, great goal. Let's talk about the goals, actually. Obviously, the first one coming from Gabriel Jesus. A great overlapping run from Ben White to get another assist. Ben White is really racking up them assists this season. Let's see if I can get the stats on that. And a lovely tap-in for Gabriel Jesus. And then the second one, absolute brilliance from Gabriel Martinelli with the cross. And Ødegaard with a spectacular finish straight through the legs of Fabianski. I believe it goes through Fabianski's legs. I think we've got another super chat here from Abdullah Abu Hassin again. A win today will mathematically only allow Brighton to pass us on goal difference if we lose all and they win all. So technically a W today is good. Listen, a W any day is good. We just want to get the wins. Repeat of last week. So us. No, I think you're being a bit too rash there. I think the difference with the Liverpool game is, you know, we're away at Anfield. It's always going to be a hard game. And then I think for the majority of the game, Liverpool had us under the cosh. So I think we've got a slightly different situation than the Liverpool game. I think you're being a bit too harsh there in my personal opinion, but like I said, you've got the right to your opinion. We should get Saka on the ball earlier. He's the only player that draws 4 players all the time. Yeah, they do like to double up on Bukayo Saka, and that's maybe something that we need to start utilising in the second half. And overall, we just need to see a much better performance in the second half from me, because we died off a little bit towards the end of that first half. And if we come out playing the way we did towards the end, I think you're going to see West Ham get back into this, and we certainly do not want that. Rice handball before penalty. Ref and VAR never checked that. Penalty was soft. Gabby pulled out. Paqueta done some Olympic dive. This is what I'm saying, guys. They've got to be checking the Declan Rice handball there. Once again, VAR's gone against us. They've potentially forgotten to check something. I'm sure there'll be some sort of apology from PGMOL if this game goes against us. But an apology is not good enough. We need to see better standards of officiating on both the pitch and in the VAR room, because it's just not good enough overall. It's a pen. Get over it and go forward. Gabby comes in too fast. Tried to pull out but failed. Got the right to your opinion. I just don't agree with that opinion. Feels like the ref has an agenda. It feels like, this is just me talking, it feels like all referees have an agenda and they want to be the centre of attention, but the less said on that the better. Let's take a look at some more of the stats. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? Where have they gone? Competition and tables. No. Pre-match, live match, team stats. Let's take a look at some more stats. General total dribbles. Arsenal have got 12 to West Ham's 3. Successful dribbles. Sorry, we've only got 50%. So that's something we definitely need to work on. We're tied for total duels with 57 each. West Ham are beating us in the duels 1 department though. 50.9% for West Ham and 49.1% for Arsenal. Tied on total aerial duels 1, both with 19. Aerial duels, total aerial duels. In terms of aerial duels 1, Arsenal winning in that department, 52.6% aerial duels 1 to West Ham's 47.4. Possession 1 in the final third, Arsenal have got 3 to West Ham's 2. So there's a fair few amount of stats here to go through. Wasn't a handball, mate. If you've seen a better angle of it than me, then please, by all means, send it to us. I think it's a handball for me personally. Clear pen, Eric. Sorry, that is a great name. Eric 7 Hagen-Dazs. Absolutely brilliant. That's definitely the name of the stream for me so far. Hit his chest. It looks like for me he's coming like that, and you know that's definitely not a natural position for me. So I still think it's a penalty. Cal B says I expect a handwritten apology. Listen, an apology is not going to be enough for me. If we end up not winning the league and it comes down to a certain amount of points, 1 or 2 points, you go back to the Brentford game where we should have had a penalty that would have potentially won us the game. We received an apology from PGMOL that didn't help us out much. And if we go on to, draw or lose this game and the league goes in Man City's favour, it's going to affect us massively. It's just not good enough officiating for me. Let's take a look what everyone else is saying. Damn, people in the chat got no chill. This is an easy win. Let's just refocus and go for that goal difference. Karma. Yes, I completely agree with you. I just think we just need to refocus. As I said, we're a much better team in the second half. I don't think we're going to see any difference in that fact in this game. Just Arsenal, aren't we? So I'm always confident about this team. They've put the confidence into me, and I think we're going to go on to get the 3 points ultimately. I appreciate that, Micah. Yes, Eric 7 Hagen-Dazs. That is absolutely brilliant. Brentford still hurts me to this day. Till this day, it's painful, man. It really is painful. But hopefully we don't. Hopefully this game doesn't go in West Ham's favour, because if we lose this game or draw this game because of this silly penalty that was given to West Ham, it's just not good enough. We need Caicedo. I don't understand the hype around Caicedo personally. I don't think he's worth the 70-80 million pounds that we would have been paying for him. If you're looking at an option for me, it would have to be the man that's playing in this game. It has to be Declan Rice. I believe he should be the number 1 target in the summer. I do believe he's worth the 70-80 million, possibly even more, that we would have paid for Caicedo. So if you want Caicedo, great. For me, it's got to be Declan Rice. We need it. What's everyone saying? Gabriel's a liability when he defends. Oh, come on, man. This is rash. He's been our best defender this season. He's been part of an excellent centre-back partnership with William Saliba. I think it's just a moment of madness. It's not even really a moment of madness because I don't think he does much to give away the penalty. It's just a silly decision from the ref. But I think that's way too harsh on Gabriel. I think he's an excellent defender and has been for a majority of the season. Do you think Stones' first goal yesterday was offside? Why did they never check VAR? Again, I think there's some sort of agenda against Arsenal. They don't seem to check it for City, but they want to check these kind of things against Arsenal. So I think we're just going into the second half now. We need a better performance from Arsenal. I'm going to pass back over to the couches. Turkish, back to you.
NordVPN is the ultimate tool for exploring the internet. It's like having a Swiss Army knife that protects you from online threats, helps you to access fresh content and gives you anonymity, and so much more. So make sure that you've got NordVPN in your arsenal. Get it? In your arsenal? Click the link. And with the AFTV special, you can save even more. Click the link to be invincible.
And we are back, people, and the second half has kicked off already. We're deep into our own half, in possession. Long ball clearance, but West Ham have to throw in.
This is a big half of football coming up, man.
Yeah.
Towards the end of that second half, we were under the cosh a little bit. I saw you with some stats.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that.
Kind of surprised me.
West Ham had 9 shots to our 4 in the first half.
Oh, can we get that out?
Oh, long throw in caused a bit of problems.
Come on, man.
Out for the corner.
Yeah, so we need to take back control of this game if we can.
100%.
Well, West Ham, got to give it to them.
They've started.
They came back at us quite hard.
They've started in positive fashion in this half, winning a corner. Ball in.
Oh my God.
Holding again with their header caused a bit of disarray. Out for another corner.
I'm really not liking this.
One, it looked like he had to win though. Ramsdale was.
Yeah, he did well. He did well.
Was in a bit of no man's land.
Because it was a good delivery on that corner.
Oh, man.
I don't like to see Ramsdale flapping around like that. I like to
The
see
little
him.
jump thing, what he does, isn't it? He likes that.
Ball in again, headed clear.
Oh, nice. Get that gone, man. Get that gone, man. Yeah, man, get that gone.
Very clever there by Jesus.
Nice, Jesus. Lets the ball run out, throw in Arsenal. McLovin says, big up Turkish, love my bro. I see one here from Eric Sevenhag saying, don't choke, there's bare vultures overhead there. We know. We know the vultures have been circling all season. This ain't nothing new. All season.
They've been waiting on that downfall from the start, innit?
The vultures are starving this season.
Hungry.
They're starving.
Craven.
Rob Holding there.
Caught underneath it. Antonio with a poor ball into the box. Could have been
He's a
bigger
bit lucky
problems.
there, Rob Holding, because
Well done, Xhaka.
Nice
Hey!
shot, and wins the free kick.
Nice.
that's good experience by Xhaka there. Went down at the right time. But yeah, but Rob Holding there, he lets Antonio get behind him there.
Stop smiling, man.
He looks pretty with his long hair, doesn't he?
It's not a smiley
Head
thing
down.
around here right now.
I don't want to see no smile.
That mean game face.
Since Arsenal's second goal, West Ham have had 7 shots to our 1.
That is
They've had 11
crazy.
touches in our box to the 5 we've had in theirs, and they've had 5 corners, we've had none. So since the second goal, the game has changed somewhat.
What you saying, innit, Laurie? 2 goals.
What's this?
Goals change games.
Free kick
Free kick
Arsenal.
there.
The thing is that those stats were from our second goal, not their
Not
first.
there first, yeah.
So it's like
It's
when
like
we
we
got the
actually
second,
have
we kind of
kinda Turn off a
took
little
our
bit.
foot off the gas a little bit.
We don't want that.
And that's it now. Hopefully we can get a goal, but I feel like if we don't, then yeah, there's time for a little change, man. Obviously not too soon, but
Come on,
game's gone quiet, man.
let's make it 3-1 again.
Oh, the God, though, it's this guy,
3-goal
innit?
margin.
The magician.
It's the magician.
Magic man.
I was so happy when he was made our captain, man. Even when he was doing it for Norway, you could just see that he's got that leadership
him.
quality, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Ball in.
Oh!
Saka with a shot that was blocked out for a corner. Looked like a good opportunity, but West Ham did well. Yeah, it was on target, but it looked like the keeper would have had it, so we'll take the corner.
All right, come on, star boy.
Innit? Saka on this corner, let's go. Yeah, this is in.
Ball in.
It's good delivery there.
Oh,
Ref,
I'm
that's
bold. Hey, ref!
penalty.
Hey!
Penalty.
Yeah!
Time.
Come on. So it's a penalty to Arsenal people. Handball from, it looks like it was Antonio. Hand out, clear penalty, yep.
Joker.
Clear penalty.
Joker.
His
Yeah,
hand's
what you
there,
know?
his hand's there, man. What?
Same way he left his hand out.
Nah, that's clear.
Thing.
That's clear.
Hold that.
That's clear.
Yeah. Look, he said,
It's not like Martinelli's shot wasn't going anywhere, really.
Yeah.
But the
No,
fact
we'll take it,
his
but
arm is out like that.
to me, that did look a bit harsh.
His hand was fully extended.
Yeah.
That's not a
No,
natural
but that
position, is
same
it?
way he was harsh with, I guess, the Gabriel one. It's gonna.
What's
Exactly.
Antonio saying? That
Yeah.
his arm was tucked in. Do you know what you're doing, my guy?
You're too wham for that, my guy. You should have tucked in your arms, G. What are you dealing with?
Just give us the pen now.
To me, I thought, I'll take it.
If VAR turn this around, then
that's
To me, that was hard.
They can't turn it.
They can't turn
You
it.
got to be fair in these things, man. You got to look.
Yeah,
to me,
if it's
that
one way
was
for
hard.
someone else, you got to keep it the same, man.
Yeah.
Keep that energy, ref, man.
Jesus
But
has
they
the
don't
ball
do
in
that.
his hands.
But unless it's clear and obvious, they won't. He's giving it. He's giving it.
He has to give
Yeah.
that, man. That was a
Odegaard's
handball.
over the penalty spot. Jesus has the ball in his hands. So
Come on, let's make it 3-1, baby.
Saka.
pass it to Saka.
Oh, is it?
Hey, I'll start by to take the pen. Let's go, Saka.
We did
You
say
got this,
Saka. We
homie.
did say.
Come on,
Innit?
Saka.
Yeah,
Did
Odegaard
say-
and
Come on,
Saka's
Saka.
my- those guys.
Come on.
Come on, Saka.
No, he's got this, man. That's
100% he's got it.
Saka.
Last
He's only
6
missed
penalties.
one out of his last 6.
Yeah. What was that one? The Euro final. One?
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on, Starboy.
Little chili for them. Little chili for them.
Up.
Oh my days, he missed it.
Oh. Keep your head up. You're still a Starboy. Come on. Let's go.
Broski.
mate.
Do you know when he passed it to Saka, I was kind of like.
No, but
Yeah, but Saka can score
Odegaard
penalties.
intervened, took it away from Jesus and gave it to Saka last week.
Oh
Jesus
my
took
God, that was
That's
a
poor, though.
terrible penalty. Oh, my
Keeper would have
God.
had it as well. Look, that
Come on, we keep our head up. Let's go.
that was
Mate.
it there, man. Come on, man. He knows it as well.
A few more grey
Jesus
hairs
should have
for
took that. I think
Arteta,
Jesus
man.
should have took that, man. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why he's getting them grey hair shown.
that stress there, innit?
It's stress, man. Well, I've got to say, I didn't even think that was a penalty, if I'm being honest. That's just my honest assessment, people, before you come at me. I didn't think West Ham's was a penalty. I didn't think ours was a penalty. So
That's fair.
And it's just a shame that they managed
do
to score
what he
theirs.
do.
We didn't.
Oh, Saka, man.
the trouble is, though, they scored their penalty
Yeah,
and
and
we
we-
missed out.
Oh, come on, man. I'm vexed. I'm actually vexed.
That should have been in it, bro.
Come on, man. You need to bury the penalties. That's
That was a poor
bread
penalty,
and butter.
I've got
That's
to say.
put it in the back
By
of the net.
Saka, a man of his standards. That's
But he's
poor.
been having a quiet game. That's why I don't
Yes,
know
yeah,
why he
yeah.
would have like.
That's
gave
why
it
a
to
lot of
him.
the times, even though you have a designated penalty taker,
You gotta flip it sometimes.
there's
man.
a school of thought for saying that a person who's in form and wants to take the penalty, you should always let him take it.
100%.
Which it looked like it was Jesus, from the way
Jesus
he was
was
holding the
straight
ball
there.
Already
back.
he's hitting the
As he did last week, remember?
Yeah.
It's easy to say in hindsight someone else should have taken it. Saka deserves to take the
Oh
penalties
no,
for the
what's
way
this?
he's
Let's see.
taken penalties for us.
No, I hear
What
it.
happened
Trod-
here?
oh! That's
Oh wait,
naughty
I
by
didn't see
Sushit.
what he done.
He trod on his foot.
Shoes are off and that.
Shoes off.
And you know what? I'm going to say this here. Defenders do them things deliberately. When you get into close proximity, they will leave their foot there, tread on a man's Achilles, tread on his toe.
Yeah,
He probably done that deliberately.
little nastiness.
Dark arts, man.
Just don't want this kind of to be
Long
part,
throw.
part of the story.
Can't be, man. Can't be.
Oh no!
Come on!
Why was Jared Bowen given so much time? Where
bro,
was
man.
Kieran Tierney?
Come on, man.
This is
No
deja
way,
vu,
man.
Oh my.
No way, man. No way.
We just missed the penalty, and now
No
we've allowed
way,
them.
bro. No way.
Get back in.
No way.
I've got to ask, why was Jared Bowen allowed to make that run? Where was the defending? Turkish, I'm asking you, man.
Oh, I don't even want to talk right now. I'll be honest with you. I'm vexed.
Because look, he come from nowhere, innit?
No, we're still
Missing
gonna
a
win this
penalty
one.
and
We
then
have to
a
win
couple
this.
minutes later, this.
Look at this, look. Is he offside? No,
No,
he's
it's
not.
not offside.
That was a nice.
Where was Kieran Tierney?
Ramsdale should be doing
Should
better.
yeah, Ramos. I think he could have done better than that, man.
Oh mate.
No, but that's Kieran Tierney's man. Look,
Yeah, look where KT is though.
he's not even watching him. And then Ramsdale, should he have saved that?
Yeah, he should have, man. He shouldn't be getting beaten. near
Bounced
post.
off the floor.
Wasn't even that hard.
Did this little.
He's got to save that. He
Yeah.
actually pushed it in.
Yeah. He did get a hand to that.
No, we
Come
got time.
on,
We got
boys,
time. We
man,
got time. We
innit?
got
Like,
time. We
Still
got
early in the
time.
second half.
We got time, man.
What minute we on?
got time.
54. Still got.
2-2.
You better bring on
Jared
Trossard.
Bowen.
You better take Saka off and bring on Trossard, bro.
Why? Because he missed the pen.
No, not even just a pen. It's just he just had a little
He's
quiet
not
game.
been having
and
a
he's
good
not
game
really
to-
been.
Nice.
by his standards. Here we go.
Nice.
We've got to show some character.
Come on. Come on, man. We're Arsenal.
Oh,
Let's go.
Touch of Awesome says, stop. Saka is our penalty taker. Don't care if Jesus is the bigger name. Saka is the one. Well, if there's another penalty, then I'm giving it to Jesus, if I'm honest.
100%.
Not to say Jesus is a great penalty taker, but I like to see him hit 10 goals for the season as well.
Yeah. Even the last penny he just took, it was just straight down the middle.
But then I guess you give
easy.
Saka another chance to rewrite his mistake.
And, you know, keep his confidence high as well.
It's like that though. When you see like a player so on it to take the penny, he just looked ready for it. I don't know why Odegaard made that decision, if I'm honest. He's looking stressed out, man.
So it's 2-2 people, 56 minutes gone. West Ham keeper Fabianski with a long kick.
Do you think there's a bit of self-doubt seeping in? Because 2 weeks on the trot now.
Been 2 up.
We've been 2 up, conceded a goal, and then our opponents have taken control of the game.
I think it's more a case of complacency as opposed to self-doubt.
Gabriel,
we saw the stats after we scored that second goal. And,
God, Jesus,
you know, when you've got
again.
a 2-goal lead, you can't get complacent. You need to stay hungry as if the scoreline is still 0-0.
Yeah.
You know, don't get complacent.
But with respect,
thinking
Shoy, I don't even
scored
think it's complacency. I just think that, like, we've stopped playing in a way.
But I can't lie, that's like kind of like the difference. You see at Man City, they'll go for the third, go for the fourth.
Exactly, and that's
like,
what that keep
kill
that
off the
intensity
game, like
going.
finish it. Look at this now, like it's
Kieran
just a
Tierney's
mess,
getting a
bro.
warm time, you know, by Jared Bowen.
Yeah, Bowen
It's a
again,
joke
ball
thing,
across the
man.
box,
Isn't it?
6-yard
What do you
box,
think?
and there
Yeah,
should have been someone
Bowen's
there for
been
West
doing
Ham,
his
but there
thing.
wasn't. Jorge says if we don't get 3 points today, it's done. The way City are playing, I'm kind of with you on that one. But listen, I need to.
You can't say that, Turkish.
I can. Listen, we are 2-0 up against West Ham. We need to be seeing it out.
Yeah,
If
you're
we don't-
right in
if
that
we don't
regard,
take
but
3
you can't
points,
say it's done if we don't win today.
We fight to the end.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we
Tell
need
him,
to win today.
Charlie, tell him,
We
man.
need
We
to
have to
No,
fight.
I didn't say you don't fight till the end. I'm saying it was
No, but you're saying it's done.
mountain to climb.
No, but it's made
But
it
then
a
you
lot.
don't
It's
know
made
what
it a
could
lot
happen
harder.
in Man City's.
If we don't
Yeah,
get
it
the 3
will make
points
it
today, it's
harder.
gonna make it mad.
But then you don't even know what could happen in Man City's game.
But I did tell you all before this game, I said, this is going to be a difficult game. West Ham will fight for their lives. They're at home. Big London derby, 62,000 people in the stadium. I knew it weren't going to be a walk in the park. I spoke to Robbie this morning. Me and him had a conversation because he's on his way to the game. And I said, listen, man, this could be a very difficult game. And it will be a difficult game.
Turning out to be. Brandon says it's stressful watching AFTV and the game at the same time. It was 2-0 and I decided to turn YouTube on. Maybe Brandon, it's time to turn YouTube off because that didn't turn out well for you. But let's get Frank's thoughts on Info Station.
Deja vu. 2-0 up again, and we've gone down to 2-2. This time it's a little bit worse given the circumstances. Last time we were at Anfield, and it was still a good point. This time we're at the London Stadium against a relegation-threatened West Ham side, and we've dropped a 2-0 lead once again. I think it's poor defending at the back post for Jared Bowen's goal. He's left completely open, and he's one-on-one with Aaron Ramsdale to score the goal. I think Aaron Ramsdale possibly could have done a little bit better with the goal. Probably should have saved it, got a stronger hand to it. But obviously just before that, you've got Bukayo Saka with the missed penalty there. Obviously that's his first missed penalty since the Euro final. And we don't want to talk about that one. But I think it's Odegaard that takes the penalty away from Gabriel Jesus to give to Bukayo Saka. I get it. Bukayo Saka is our designated penalty taker, but Jesus scored the last one. Jesus is in form. I probably would have gone for Gabriel Jesus for the penalty. But I'm not the manager. I'm not the players, so it's not up to me. But we need to see a much better performance in the last half an hour or so. I thought we were going to come out all guns blazing, but it's not been the case. But we need to improve. Back to Turkish.
Yeah, we need to improve. Vlad says pressure burst pipes. West Ham. Is
Oh, look at that, look at that.
the box.
Man, just
Tierney
get
as well
off
there,
him,
gets a
man.
foot on it. We come out with it, but
Bowen's turning up,
there's no control in this game on our part right now. West Ham winning the first ball, West Ham winning the second ball. And we're just
Jesus has gone a bit quiet as well.
hoofing it long at the moment. Football out the window. Touching 60 minutes on the clock, so half an hour to play.
Still a long time to go.
Still enough time.
For fuck's sake, how are we missing penalties in a title running like this, man? All right, we're on the ball. Let's try and get some control here and start creating some chances again, because they've been few and far between since going 2-0 up. 10 minutes in, we were 2-0 up. Here we are, 60 minutes gone, 2-2. With a missed penalty in between. Ah, come on, when that's, you know what's, it just, let me not say it, but Odegaard's stray pass, West Ham throw-in.
We're discombobulating a little
Man, bring
bit.
him on, man.
Trossard
Just
warming
bring
up.
him on, man. I don't know what's going on there, man. Bring him on, man.
For who?
Saka, man. He's gonna have to come off, G. I'm not gonna lie. He's just been cold, man. He's not warm. He's not warm to
I
this
agree.
game,
With you.
man.
Out of the three, I'm gonna have to say Saka.
Has to be.
Yeah, it has to be Saka.
And then you know Trossard's gonna change it kind of up for the rest, for Martinelli and Jesus as well, man.
A lot of ops in the chat now. All of a sudden,
What are they saying?
surprise! What do you think they're saying?
Don't tell me we're bottling it.
Yeah, that's the common theme.
Well played, Gabriel.
Gabby.
But get the ball, yeah.
Good
That's good
strength
play.
there. Won the throw in, Gabriel. Still deep into our own half though.
The one thing we shouldn't do, though, or the team, is to start withdrawing it into ourselves. There's still enough time to take back control of this game and go on and win it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, we're under a bit of pressure at the moment, obviously, but it's up to the players to dig themselves out of this, bro. And there's plenty of time to do so. So
Throw in West Ham. So expect the long throw in into the box.
yeah, those long throws from West Ham have been quite effective, I have to say.
Into dangerous areas. What's that goal kick? Yep. Oh, mate. The nerves have definitely overtaken the confidence in this room right now, I can tell.
Yeah, silent.
Everyone's just
Charlene's
gone
quiet.
Silent.
I know, I'm just more
Even
gutted the
Charlene's
fact
quiet,
that,
man.
You know, now
the
we're
pen
currently
as well, innit?
drawing.
It's the pen
I
as
know, but I do feel like we just need to get it together, and you know, we've still got time to win this game. We just need
Yeah,
to
there's plenty of
keep
time.
Wednesday.
27 minutes, man.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah,
we're
we
not-
got time.
We're not creating anything, that's the
That's what
problem.
I'm saying. That's why I sub now, man. We need it, man. Trossard for Saka, man. Let's go.
Oh, that's a foul, ref. Come
Come
on.
on, let's just
You
build
didn't
some
give it.
momentum.
Nope, he didn't give it, but it's in Ramsdale's hands. To be honest,
Oh,
Holding
nice,
shouldn't
man.
be looking for that pass. Nice,
That's
beautiful
it, beautiful.
touch.
Come on.
Who's that, Xhaka?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful touch.
Release the ball now.
Was it?
Straight across the defender.
Come
really.
on.
That's it,
There
Ben
he
on
is.
the overlap.
Go on, inside. Who's there?
Ben
Who's coming in?
overlapped, but
Come
maybe a
on.
bit too much.
Out to Martinelli on the left.
Martinelli. Show them how it's done, man. Show them something, bro. Do something. Yeah.
Tierney on the ball. Partey
Please, Partey, man. Please.
back out wide. Back inside. Ben White into Jesus.
Oh, but no
Out
one
wide.
is
There,
there.
he's there.
But,
Still,
oh,
he's there.
Go on. Fucking get it out of your feet.
someone on the end of that.
What's he waiting for?
Tell him, man. He needs to come off, man. He needs to come off,
Come on, Saka, man. Sharper than
I
that.
think he might have lost a bit of confidence.
Who was this at the end of this? Jesus. Oh, come on.
bro. Anything on that, you know.
All right, let's keep going,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
That was better play. Let's keep going.
It was nice from Shaka, though. Come on, man. Give us
Martinelli with the
something.
corner. 64 on the clock.
Got something, man.
Good ball in.
Something.
Headed out. Come on, you got to be hungry for that. West Ham breaking
That's it,
away.
go on.
Oh, man.
Run back.
Look at Antonio.
Stick with him, Saka. That's it.
Yeah, that was nice from
Well
them.
done,
That was nice
Hogan.
from them too. That was
One side to the other.
nice from them too.
What was that? Throw in or corner?
It looked like it might have been a throw in.
Yeah.
That was a hop back to, he used to be a winger back in the day, and he showed that there, Antonio.
Yeah, man, please.
Oh, we're
man.
making some
Thank
changes.
goodness
Jorginho
for
as well.
Yeah. Well,
this. Yeah, man.
on
Who
that,
do you think Jorginho's for?
Partey.
Nah.
He's on a yellow.
Shaka, no?
He is on a yellow.
Oh yeah, he's on the yellow now for real though.
To be honest, an interesting one to see. I mean, Binny here with the super chat said, need to get Trossard and Jorginho in. Holding the ball and playing is vital. We have lost control of the game in
Too many
midfield and
times,
up front,
yeah.
same as the Liverpool game. So it is Jesus.
Jesus.
Wait, was it? Or did they get that? Yeah, so it's Jesus off for Trossard.
Is it because he's just
And it's
come
Thomas
back from an injury?
Partey off for Jorginho.
Well done, Jesus and Partey.
I'm surprised Jesus is coming off.
It must be.
This is massive cause, you know, because at the start of the season, we would have said we can't afford not to play with Jesus and Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
And 2-2 with 25 to go, they're both coming off the pitch.
No,
is that
but
'cause
having said
Jesus
that,
has
it is
just
a
come back
squad
from
game. It is a
an
squad
injury?
game. So if he feels that
Can't
they're
be
not
that.
having the requisite impact, then yeah, make the changes. But
To be fair, I was calling
the only slight difference is I possibly would have subbed Saka off.
Yeah.
Jesus for me still looked quite lively.
Jesus did look lively. Do you think it's because he's just come back from injury?
Yeah, they could be saying, look, you know, it's been a hard 60 minutes. You know what I mean?
I hear it.
He's been back for long enough now, though, for 90 minutes, in my opinion.
Or it could be tactical.
How long was he on for last week?
What games?
Yeah. Did he do the full 90?
He took a full 90 last week.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either, you know.
Can't remember him coming
Jorginho's
off.
giving it away straight away.
That's the thing though, getting these on into this. Alright, okay.
Tony says Arteta's having a stinker as well. It's a horrible sub.
You know. Let us know in the comments,
which one
guys.
is
The
he
comments are
saying
normally really good. Did
saying
Gabriel
he took him off,
Jesus come off in that Liverpool game?
Yeah, he did. Sure he did.
He did.
He did.
Because ESR came on, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he came off
Yeah,
for
he's
Trossard.
probably
80
late.
minutes in, he
Yeah,
came
that's
off.
what I'm thinking.
Okay,
Late,
so we
late.
took him off, what, 10 minutes earlier today?
Yeah, mash him up, man. Dealing with.
Go on, Saka.
Coming out with
Yes,
it nice.
That's
let's
it,
go
go on.
now,
Nice
man.
from
Release,
Come
that's
on,
it.
man. Yes.
Keep going.
Burn him. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
You've definitely got
have
the
to.
beating us.
Come on, man.
Win that, Saka.
Josh says, as a United fan, Jesus is class, but come on, don't bottle it at the end of the season.
We're not
I wish
bottling
people
it,
would
man.
stop using that word, bottle.
Bottle it, thing,
No.
innit, man.
I don't want to see a bottle.
Obviously, no bottle.
General says, they actually timed out my other account. Bigger fish to fry, you bottlers. That moderator is fuming. I don't understand these opposition fans, you know. Their clubs ain't giving them satisfaction, so they're looking for
always watch Man
satisfaction
City.
off of
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Why you always watch your man's thing, man? Allow it.
Enjoy the title race, my guy. Sam says, why is he taking Jesus off just like at Anfield? What is Arteta doing? How is Saka still on? This is ridiculous.
Well, if it works out,
Saying
he'll
that
be
Saka
seen as a
scores,
genius. If
nothing.
it doesn't work out, people will be asking questions. You know what it's like.
I've
Mind you, I have to say though, if I'm being honest, when he made the subs, I was expecting to see Saka would be one of the two, but he wasn't. So
And Oz says Saka's having a howler, only one completed dribble.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's been
I think
quiet.
what it is with Saka though, you leave him on because he's so talented that even
Any
though he's
moment.
having a poor game overall,
Yeah.
he's capable of that one moment of
That
brilliance
special
that can
bit of
turn a
magic.
game.
But I do think all of our attackers have.
Well,
it,
this
though.
is true. Jesus is capable of that as well. I must say, I'm slightly disappointed to see Jesus come off because, again, he's got that moment in him, man, where he can just do that little bit of brilliance, change a game. But then Trossard, I'm happy to see him on.
Go on, man. Support
Come on,
us, man.
Saka!
Show them what it is.
Boy!
Come inside.
Let's go!
There we go.
Go!
He's taking too long, though, bro. Why is he taking
No,
so
but you know what? It
long,
wasn't
bro?
even that. It was the shot was tame.
That was
The shot was tame.
Been a
Had
bit
that
more
pass
careful.
up early, man.
That
You
was
could have had
dead.
that pass out early,
That was
man.
dead.
I don't even want to get onto Starboy, but you could have sent that from early, man.
That is
3
dead.
against 2, bro. Come on, man.
He
Should've
did
sent that from
everything
there. You should
right,
have sent that from there.
but the shot was weak.
Just sent that from there. You ain't shooting from there.
That is
bro.
dead.
You should have sent that from there.
To
Kept it
me, he-
moving. Trossard, fresh leg.
Well
you
done,
should've
Saka.
just-
Let's keep going.
I think he's
sent
struggling
that
a
there,
bit
man.
today with his confidence.
Yeah, after missing that
Been like
penalty,
that for the
no
last
surprise.
couple games, though, man. So Arteta should know that, man.
But then I guess it's how you manage the situation. You just, let him continue to
70
play
on
and
the
build that
clock.
confidence
20
back.
minutes to go, people. Plus anything that's added on. Still a lot of time left in the game.
So, I think I know what you guys are going to say, but I'll ask you anyway. So, if
What
this
is it?
game ends up 2-2 or a draw, is this 2 points dropped or point gained?
What?
This is definitely.
Oh, no, Laurie. It's one thing saying it about Anfield, but
Yeah, but West Ham, Bowen and them, man.
Yeah, I think it's it definitely be
without
2
a
points
doubt,
dropped. Yeah.
you got to be pretty much perfect when you're competing with City. and
Especially, like you said, West Ham, 14th in the table. Come on now.
last home game 5-1
They're
lost to
15th
Newcastle.
in the table.
But the Premier League, man, I mean,
on,
did you see
boys.
Newcastle yesterday?
Yeah.
They were poor, man. Just goes to show.
How long we got left on this? 20 minutes. Yeah.
Sam says, when you miss a penalty, it affects you negatively. Plus, he's already playing poorly. Saka needs to come off.
That's what I was saying. I would have done the Saka for Trossard, man. I'm not going to lie, but. See how this
Trossard
pans
needs
out.
to get in the game. I don't think he's
Oh yeah,
touched it
I
yet,
haven't
has
really
he?
seen Trossard.
He's not
No,
touched it
He's
yet.
going to get in this. He's going to have to.
Long ball out to Martinelli. Touch.
Have to get it to him.
Have we missed Zinchenko today?
It's
It's hard to say because
It
we
is
went
hard to
2-0
say.
up. But in the midfield, we've never really got that control.
And that's because Zinchenko.
I do think we are missing him a little bit, to be honest.
I do
Yeah.
think, though, that Jared
Having that
Bowen has had a
presence.
good game against Tierney, if I'm being honest.
He has.
We was talking about that before.
But then
anyway,
Jared
done it
Bowen is
before.
a very good player, so, you know.
Oh, that
Oh,
was,
Oh, here we go.
Odegaard,
that was lovely. See him there?
Trossard.
See him there? Yeah, give it back to him, man. Let him breathe.
Playing just outside West Ham's box on our left-hand side.
Ooh,
Tierney with a chance to
pretty.
get it
Come on,
in.
man.
Good cross.
Oh, unlucky, man, unlucky. Go again, go again, go again.
Jorginho resetting it.
Just get that to Trossard, man. Trust me.
What are you doing, man? Just turn around. You got space
What's he
there.
on?
That was.
Fucking hell.
Come on, boys.
Gabriel coming forward with it.
Nice. Got to open
Get
this
it
up,
to
man.
Ben,
Open
Ben.
this up, man.
That's
Let's
it.
go.
Go on,
man.
where's
Let's
Good
Saka?
possession, but need some
That's it.
penetration.
Oh, man on Saka just waiting
Waiting,
to
innit?
pounce.
Nice.
There's a lot of passes in this move, you know.
There's been a few. You just need to find a way.
This is good. This is good.
Go on, Odegaard.
Oh,
Oh,
lucky.
Oh, fuck, it's too tight.
It is.
Bowen trying to face up
Oh,
against
come
Gabriel.
on.
to be fair, that's their ball.
That's good defending. Why is he giving a foul there?
No, he might give it. Was it a foul or throw in?
And that's a throw
I
in to
think he
West
gave a
Ham.
throw in,
Fair enough.
if I'm not mistaken. Brandon says, so Reece Nelson can't get a sniff since
That's
he's
what I was
Bournemouth
just
winner.
thinking, you know. I think Reece
Interesting.
Nelson would have been a nice little, even Reece, but who? It's Martinelli. What's it gonna be?
Reece could play on the left and the
Reece
right.
could play on the left, innit?
Yeah, left or right.
Or just bring Trossard over there and then put Reece on the right.
Nice, Gabriel.
Gabriel and Antonio.
Look at that battle there.
Yeah. Whammy.
This is who we need to be handling Antonio,
That's two
yeah?
balls locking on.
Like, you ain't seen the holding.
Oh, look at Eddie.
holding
Eddie's
him
on the
down.
bench.
Yeah, man. What are you
Eddie's
saying?
on the bench.
And Eddie did get that third goal when we played West Ham last time.
Yeah, his name.
No, but listen, man. I think Schultz makes a good point.
Eddie's on the
Eddie, why
bench,
not?
Bro.
Innit?
Why not? Little 15,
We need a goal.
So who do you
We
bring
need to
on?
create chances.
20.
You think Eddie's going to come on and create chances? We need to be creating
No,
chances.
Eddie might
True.
finish it, though.
Yeah, but we finish what at the moment?
There's nothing even to finish right now.
We're not creating anything.
I'll
Create
probably say
something.
Nelson over Eddie, but
Ball over. Oh,
Ooh, too much. on
we
that.
That's
ain't
poor,
got long,
really.
man. We ain't got long to be
That
doing
was a
things
poor
like
ball,
that.
really.
We ain't got enough time to be doing things like that, man.
Come on, boys.
Game
It's
game
3
seems to be
points is
petering out a
must.
little bit, man.
And I don't want it to come to like the final minutes of the game and it's like we're literally
And it's
fighting.
almost to me like West Ham would take this, you know.
Of
That's the
course
way
they
it's
would.
They
playing.
course
wouldn't
they
mind
would.
the point.
of course they would. Zinchenko there,
I know he's just pissed as well, man. He must
fully
be thinking
kitted out in
this
the
is a game.
tracksuit.
Fabianski taking his time over the free kick.
Big Ash says, ever since people started gassing up Saka for player of the season, world class, etc., he's been horrible. Let's allow them to develop fully first.
Let's not use words like
Let's not-
horrible
yeah, let's
because
not
Saka
talk-
has not been horrible.
Yeah, let's not
like,
say horrible.
let's
Yeah,
not
this
forget
is the
all
thing
of
with
his
football
qualities
players.
and
It's
things
very
like that.
knee
Let's not say
jerk.
horrible.
Yes, he's not having a good game, but Come on,
It's a
now.
one-off,
Horrible.
man. Like,
He's just not been warm he's not the Saka what we're used to, innit? That's all it is.
yeah, and like we can't expect everyone to always be
Yeah,
perfect in
exactly.
every single moment of every single game, because the reality is, in real life, are we perfect every minute of every day? No, we're not. So he's not having the best time, but okay, we know what he's about, and we know he'll bring it back.
That was poor from Trossard.
We're leaving it late, man. It's gonna be a.
Yeah, I don't want it left late. We've got what, just over 10 minutes.
There's still time, man. 15 minutes left.
It's like
What-
Turkish is
what, are we
saying.
on the
There's nothing.
78th minute?
He ain't really
75th.
created
Oh,
nothing though, man. There's
75th.
nothing that
Can't see properly from here.
Oh,
we've been seeing as a clear-cut chance.
Throw
There's
in
nothing going on.
Arsenal. Another super chat in saying Liverpool came second with 97 points and 92 points, tallies that would have won the league by a distance in previous years. This is what happens when you battle City.
Trossard lost it.
And
there
Oz
again.
says so many fans are prisoners of the moment, and he puts Saka with a love heart.
Exactly.
I have to
We
say,
love
since
Saka,
Trossard's come
and
on,
he's a
man,
superstar.
he's not really had much of an impact so far.
Yeah.
So far. So it just goes to show you, though, it's not easy out there right now. West
No,
Ham are
it's a
making
battle.
it difficult.
It's a tough battle.
And I did say this to people before, and people say, oh, whatever. Come on, man.
Fred's still confident. He's saying 4-2 Arsenal. Believe.
I love that.
4-2.
Let's keep that going.
Hear it. Some serious faith right there. Oh man.
Oh, that's dangerous.
You gotta get
Oh.
it.
Good defending there by Kieran Tierney.
Something's happened to him though.
I hope he's
What's he
okay.
looking at?
Yeah, nah, he's calm.
Oh my God.
Jared Bowen.
Hey,
Bringing
Bowen's
a bit
not
of
been ramping today, man.
He's on it, isn't
Good block
He's
from
been on
Tierney
it
there.
Yeah, very good
He
defending.
did look in some discomfort though.
He does.
he? Did Bowen just catch his foot
I
or
think he might have
something?
caught his foot on the floor when he might have caught it.
Hopefully it is just that, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
okay.
he looks, oh,
But he looks
Tough
like he's a
lad.
bit uncomfortable.
Tierney's up. Corner's gonna
Ramsdale
come in.
doing this. I must admit, I don't like when he does that.
What, Tierney?
No, Ramsdale, the jumping around, flapping his arms about.
Oh yeah, you said that earlier as well.
Rob Holding got robbed there, man. Rob Holding. You see that? How you let the man take that from you there?
Ball in.
Ramsdale flapping around again.
come on, man.
Ramsdale
What
had
is
to come
what
out
is
for that.
actually going on right now, though? For real, though, man. What's going on?
I'll tell you how that
What is
started.
going
That
on?
was with Rob Holding allowed himself to get dispossessed, bringing the ball out when he should have just put his foot through it.
Ramsdale looks a bit uncomfortable. Is he alright?
Look at this. See that?
I don't know what's going on, man.
Antonio's offside.
Antonio
I can't be
was.
saying for the first 20 minutes,
Hey,
half
he
an hour,
took
it's
out-
all
he took out Ramsdale.
mad, and then it just goes up like this.
Yeah,
It
look,
can't be
it's,
like that.
it's the way Bowen took Ramsdale out.
We need to score, man.
It's a bit,
Although you got to put respect on Ramsdale. I mean, he kept us in the game last week
exactly.
with about 3 or 4 really good saves.
Go on. Kick the ball now.
78 gone, coming up to that 80-minute mark.
Oh, I don't want it to be pressure in the last minutes trying to get a goal. Let's just get one now. Come on, boys.
I think
We
there's
need a
another
win.
sub in there. He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to do something.
Where do you think the soul is? I mean,
Gonna have to
who's
switch
if he
up.
does bring Eddie on, who's coming off?
Boy, he's going to just have to put...
What
That's
are you
poor.
doing though? For
That
fuck's
is poor.
sake.
Such a loose kick.
Oh,
Oh, go on. Can you win that?
West Ham just
Like
playing
they don't
every
want it,
ball.
bro.
They're
What's-
playing football.
Oh my
all
God.
over
West
the
Ham are
top.
looking how
Antonio.
we should be looking. That's it. Go on. Move with the ball.
Come on, man. What are you man doing?
That's it. Where's
Forward, man. Forward, man.
wide?
Forward. Decent,
Go on.
man. Let's go, man. Come on, Martinelli, man. Not one of them crosses, bro. I beg.
We're being forced back.
80 minutes gone, 10 to go, plus anything added on, which at the moment I don't think will be much. Nice.
Oh,
No!
don't you think he should have shot there rather than pass?
What, outside the box?
He should have found, who was it on the left-hand side coming
No,
in?
but we know that Trossard's capable of shooting from outside the box. I'd have liked
And
to see him
sometimes we
take that
just
on.
need, them shots.
But anyway, that was encouraging. At least we
Need more of that.
created something.
Since Bowen's equaliser, West Ham have had 3 shots. We've had 2 on target, 6 touches apiece in the opposition box and 65% possession.
Oh, this is
but
dangerous.
hasn't equated to nothing. West Ham back in our box now.
Oh, good
Blocked
defending
there
by Holding
by
there.
Holding.
But then he loses it. Oh!
Oh my God.
Antonio!
I don't even want to.
Who did Holding lose out on that 50-50 with?
I know, man.
Who was it with? Was it Ben Rama? Your centre back can't be getting moved by Ben Rama. I'm sorry.
It was as well.
What you mean, this incident?
This one here, look.
Yeah,
How
look.
are you getting moved?
Yeah. Good point,
No.
Turkish.
Holding's a little fish, man. You can't do them things, man.
Lucky. What, did he hit the-
Antonio should
did he
really
hit
have
the
done
bar?
better. there.
Yeah, he hit the crossbar.
Yeah,
bro.
hit the bar.
The post.
Actually, the angle was.
It
a
looks
little
like the
bit
corner
tight.
of the goal, isn't it? Like the corner of the top.
He's trying to head it himself.
That was a good chance for West Ham, though.
Coming up to 8 minutes to go, we're going to go to Info Station and see what Frank thinks of it so far.
It's not looking good, guys. It's really not. I've not seen anything from Arsenal that I would that I've come to expect in this second half. We're usually a much better team in the second half, and I've not seen any of it. Just a few more stats as well. Bowen has now scored 3 in his last 7 appearances against Arsenal in the Premier League, so this is nothing new from Jared Bowen. However, don't lose hope just yet. Arsenal have scored 11 goals after the 75th minute this season, so there's still time. 8 minutes of normal time plus any added time. I still remain confident that we can get the 3 points and get the winner, but we need to see some changes, and the correct changes very, very soon. Back to Turkish.
Yeah, I don't know about confident, but we still have time. That is for sure. There's still time for another goal, but that also means there's still time for West Ham to get another goal. And at the moment, they're the ones getting... You know what? It's just one of those days. I didn't want to say it before, but when you miss a penalty and they go up and score the equaliser, and then your number 10's hitting wayward passes out for throw-ins, and
We need to get it together, man.
It's just one of those days. And we can't afford one of
I
these
ain't even
days.
been in their box, bro, for like however long.
7 to go.
Oh. Come on, boys, man.
I've got to ask this question here. Do you think that we're feeling the pressure of City?
But to go 2-0 up, I'd say no.
Yeah, but then...
Do you get what I mean? But then I
No,
know
but
why
the
you're
reason why I
asking.
asked that question is this game is a lot of deja vu about it insofar as we were 2-0 up and coasting. And then for whatever reason...
On.
West
I'll
Ham
be
come
honest
out with
with
it
you.
again. 3 on 3, but
Get that,
Holding
man.
gets to it first. West Ham throwing. No, I know why you're asking. It makes sense why you're asking, but
I think we're going to make a couple more substitutions.
Flipping has to, man. Nothing's going on, bro.
yeah, we got
Vieira.
Fabio Vieira,
Is that Nelson?
Reece Nelson. Yep, they're getting ready to come on. Tierney's coming off, so it looks like we're changing up
Tierney.
formation as well.
Reece comes on
We
and
need
does
some of that Reece Nelson that showed up at Bournemouth.
And Martinelli.
Yeah, I was thinking that, man.
He's had a quiet
Damn,
second
man.
half, though. to
Yeah,
be
but
honest.
who's had the quietest?
Has to go to Saka, man.
Saka.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
like,
with you.
I don't get it. Scott with the super chats asking, do you think some of the players are fatigued? We seem to start strong and then drop off. Is it a lack of depth in the squad of certain?
I don't
We've got
think
one
It's
game
a
a
lack
week.
of
Like, I
depth,
can't,
no.
I
Yeah,
can't take this
exactly.
fatigued
Yeah,
excuse.
it's not a fatigue thing, man.
I can't, and they're young men as well. That's the advantage of a young team. They should be fit, raring to go, especially with one game a week.
I think it could be a bit of pressure seeping in, I'm going to say that.
Yeah. Like
I'm
I
not
was
saying bottling
earlier,
it,
man.
but I'm saying pressure insofar as you're Turkish, you said it. We're 2-0 up and coasting. We concede a goal and then we go into our shell a little bit. It's happened twice in 2 weeks now. Is that a coincidence? Probably not. So maybe the pressure
something
is starting
there.
to tell a little bit. Because how else do you explain this? You know what I mean? We miss a penalty. I mean, It was a bad miss as well by Saka, man. It wasn't even like, you know what I mean?
Close,
It
yeah.
Wasn't
hit
on
the
target,
post
yeah,
or
it
anything.
wasn't
He
even-
well missed it. And it was interesting because Jesus, who took the penalty the previous week, he appeared to want to take it. Odegaard pulled rank as captain and said, no, man,
Yeah, that's
our
Saka
designated penalty taker is Saka. Saka,
This is what we needed, a little Reese.
this is-
Trust me.
but we need a shot though. We need something.
Yeah, we ain't had a shot for a minute.
Yeah, man.
But I think
And when you're going for the title, the last 10, 15 minutes should be all you putting
Yeah,
pressure
all-
on the
yeah,
opposition. It
100.
hasn't been that.
100.
You think City are drawing 2-2 and then
Oh.
allowing the other team to have
No
more
way.
chances and
No way.
Trossard's trying to get something going here.
Trossard in a little.
Reece on the left,
Go on.
Saka's there.
ball
Good
in.
ball in. Oh. It's not been Saka's day today.
I can't be seeing draws now, man. Not at this time, man. Saka shouldn't be playing right now, man.
Could the pressure be starting to manifest itself? I'm just asking the question. Because how else do you explain
City,
you
innit?
going
It's City, I
2-0
hear
up?
you, man. It's City. Like,
We're,
it's
just like
City,
last
man.
week, yeah, 2-0 up and coasting. And then we've gone from that to holding on.
Antonio's coming off.
You can see those two have got healthy respect for each other, man. Even though my man's saying, get off. So you get off, man. But, you know, he often does play well against us, you know.
Antonio. Yeah, he's had a good game still.
He has.
I know. Him and
getting
Bowen's had
on.
a good game. But it's just long, man. It's long.
I can already see what's going to happen in the press conference after this game, man. People are going to bombard in
Yeah, it's
Arteta with questions about, are you feeling the pressure?
Yeah, that's always the question, isn't it?
All right, get
Get
up now,
up,
man.
man.
Let's get up. Let's get up.
Come on, bro. Get up, man. You just come on as well. Get up, man.
Still time, man. Come on, get the ball forward.
Bro, it's like we haven't done that the whole flipping half, bro. It's like they're on us.
These men are passing like it's 17 minutes in. Like, just fucking start applying some pressure, for fuck's sake. Look at this, look at this. Just pass in our own half.
Even Odegaard saying it like, come forward, man. Look.
Yeah, well, why not? Go back again. Yeah, do it. Nice.
I'm like, oh, man. That would have been nice, but
Go on, turn and let's go.
finally, man. Come, oh,
Yeah, more of that.
bro. Come on, man. That's it, Trossard. That's it. Open it up. Open it up. They,
Oh, who's doing flicks at this time? At this time. Who was that, Eddie?
Looks like it.
Reece has looked lively since he come on, I must admit.
Yeah, get it stuck under your feet. Why not? Just now's the time for it. Free kick Arsenal. A chance to actually get it in the box. Because these men are struggling to do that right now.
ain't even been in that box.
Here comes Eddie.
Who's that? Odegaard off?
Oh God! Oh, come on, Eddie! You got us the third guy in the last game. Do it again
To
today.
me, that makes sense. Get a striker on there, get the ball in the box, let's see what happens.
And it's ticking away to 90 minutes, 15 seconds
If
away.
anything, that substitution should have been made a few minutes early.
I don't see much time being added on. Maybe 3 minutes.
Hopefully 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
Hopefully
enough
we
time to get a
five,
goal.
I
bro.
don't see 5 if I'm honest, but
Oh,
I'm just
man.
hoping for 5.
yeah.
There you go, 5.
You want
Oh, is it 5?
Believe so.
Did they
No,
win?
it's not 5.
Is it 5? Oh no, that's his number, innit?
4 now's coming on.
It'll be 3. It'll be 3
No,
minutes.
like when you want the 5.
Oh, it's 5.
Oh, it is 5. Oh, there you go.
We need some good
Mystic Shafty.
Come on, Eddie.
We're getting a go.
Elicit this apology from Turkish when you win us the game.
Yes. Come on.
There you go. Asin! Oh!
Oh! Would have just been
Rob
perfect.
Holding.
Nah, this is dead. This is dead, man. Weak.
Header was too far out, not enough power on it. Fabianski's got it, and we've already more or less played a minute of the 5 added on.
Tech nose, man.
I feel sick.
I said to you, Shores, remember downstairs when I said I feel nervous about this game?
Yeah, you said it. You said it.
I said that as well.
There's just something about
As
it.
soon as I seen you, you said it. Yeah, it's West Ham, innit? It's that little. Oh man, can't lie. I didn't think it was gonna go down like this though.
It'll be one of those that if we draw, it's going to feel like a loss.
West Ham corner.
This is dangerous, you know.
It can't be the same deja vu, bro. It just can't be. It feels exactly the same thing. Same as last week, man.
Oh, good header out there by Gabriel, I think that was.
If he ever, if that, no way.
I think Saka's lucky to get away with that.
No
You know.
way.
It looked like he fouled him to me. Oh, ref! Oh, ref!
And it was right next to him.
Oh! Oh! You know what, bro? I think I'll take the draw. Oh, gosh, Turkish. I think I'll take the draw, man. Because the way things are going, man, boy,
It's not enough, I don't think.
it's not enough, but
I get what you're
might
saying
just
because
have
we're
to
not,
just
we're not
take
applying
it
any
and just
pressure.
come
We're not,
again.
Right? See, no pressure.
since they
bro.
scored their second goal, what have we done?
Nothing.
What have we
Nothing
actually
at all,
done?
bro.
And that was with half an hour to go.
Nothing at all, man. Nothing at all. Wait. 2 minutes left. It'll have to be a late one, man.
Yeah, but how many of them do you get in a season? I think we've already used up our
Yeah,
get
you
out of jail cards this
Trust me,
season.
bro. It's gonna have to be.
Or
late,
have
man.
we?
Go on.
Cross!
Gonna have to
Who's
be-
there?
Please.
Oh,
Still one more. Still one more in there.
Reece has looked our most enterprising player.
I was thinking.
That's
That's it. Done. That's
Amazing.
it. It's done. That's it, man.
3.5 played of the 5 added on, so we've got 90 seconds to go. West Ham have the ball. It's not looking good, people.
It's looking like 2 away draws. I mean, normally 2 away draws is not the worst form in the world, but when you're going for the title, you need the points. It's not good enough. See, this is what I was talking about, Turkish, the integrity
Man's
of the
gotta play
Premier League.
Newcastle,
You know what I mean? You
Chelsea,
cannot underestimate teams because they're at the lower half of the table. They're not just going to give you the win, man.
It's the thing, bro.
Look at that. Declan Rice, good tackle. He's had a good game, actually, Declan Rice. Oh, and that's a good ball. Oh, no. Listen, bro. Let's just get out of here with a draw. We're into the last minute.
Come on.
Get the ball forward.
Oh, release it, pass it to Saka.
Get the ball forward.
I'm finished.
$15 seconds.
Bro,
Get the
15
ball in the
seconds.
box.
What is man doing, bro?
Get in the
Pass
box.
the ball. Release, man.
Bro, I don't think we've seen us in the box this whole flipping.
This is the last chance.
Go on.
That's it.
Right? Game
That's it
still
now. That's
in.
it. That's it. Game done.
Cleared, and the whistle
Is it-
has
oh
gone.
my God, man! I didn't want to draw. We needed 3 points today, man. This ain't good
He
enough.
knows.
No, man, I'm actually
It's a
mad.
bit mad right now.
It's
After
unacceptable,
that one, it's
man.
made it
2-0
mad
up,
after that.
second week in a row and not walking
Mad
away
after
with
that
3
one, man.
points.
No, man, I'm upset.
Thomas says soul crushing is the only way I can describe that performance. Yeah, it does feel like that. It does feel like all chips are in City's favour now, if I'm
Does
honest
it?
with you. Yeah, of course it does, Laurie, man. Come on.
Yeah, no, realistically,
What's
yeah.
the points
2-0 up 2
differential?
weeks in a row,
And
and we're not taking 3
Yeah,
points.
no, I get that.
remember
but
who we got
what-
to play as well. We got to
Well,
play
what's the
some-
points now? It's 4 points. They've got a game in hand,
That's down to 1 point.
and then we play them at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Well, happy days.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's not done though, is it?
I don't think we're winning at the Etihad, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Do you?
We wouldn't be favourites, but we can get a point.
That's saying it nicely, I think. That said we wouldn't be
I'm just
favourites.
trying to look at the glass half full as opposed to half empty.
I get you, the glass was half full after Liverpool, I get that. But now
it's
that
running
glass is
out.
finished, it's smashed against the wall now. Because
It's definitely disappointing, but it's not. Listen, I've been saying for weeks that both teams are going to drop points. We've dropped points 2 games on the trot, but they have both been away games.
Yeah.
And we do have, let's be honest, we do have a slightly harder running in City. But listen, man, there's still 7 games left. That's quite a long time. That's all I can say. Look, and City, everyone says they've got a game in hand, which is true, but they've got to win it.
Yeah, but then when they win it, there's only
If they win
leading
it.
by 1
If
point.
they win it.
Still
If.
1 point difference.
Gunadan says it's not in City's hands, it's over. Simple.
That's nonsense. With respect, whoever said that.
Obviously,
That's knee-jerk.
we
Can't
still
lie,
fight,
like,
but
mathematically,
there is
yeah,
that feeling in the back of it.
Yeah.
No, there's a feeling of
yeah, there's a little
disappointment, but
feeling
what
there,
I don't
definitely.
want fans to do now is just turn your back on the team. Look,
They keep
With 4
saying
points
Saka
clear.
as well. I want this to be
that was a poor
hard.
penalty. I'm not going to shirk that.
It was.
That penny goes in, whole different game, man.
Even that was poor from Ramsdale. I mean, you talk about Saka, but equally that was poor. He got beat on his near post shot. He actually pushed that in the net. But I don't want to be too hard on him because the previous week he was outstanding against Liverpool. So it's disappointing, man. It's disappointing.
Fred says, I guess the only positive is the amount of, this chat is moving mad, it's the amount of debates we're going to get after this week. Can Arsenal still win? Should Jesus have been subbed? The chat's moving so quick. That's that one. Let me see if it's here. Yeah, it's still here. Should Jesus have taken the penalty? So much video content. With all due respect, fuck the video content. We should be winning that game. I don't care about these debates. I care about Arsenal getting over the line. And yeah, sure. I mean, ever so positive, always confident. How much damage does that 2 points dropped? Because it's not a question of 1 point gained or 2 points dropped. But how much damage do you think that would have caused for us this season?
A lot. I just feel like every single point is crucial right now. Today was a must-win game. We needed to go out there and get 3 points. Obviously, right now I'm just mad. I'm angry. The fact that we started with a 2-goal lead, just like last week, and we're walking out with 1 point. Like, it's not good enough. I'm not happy. Like, we needed 3 points today. Every single point is crucial because it's just more pressure now. Each and every game that we go into is going to feel like we have to win them. And, the pressure's just mounting on, really. So, yeah, I'm just absolutely gutted.
I'll tell you what that does do. That makes the game against City now all or nothing game, doesn't it? There's no,
I guess
there's no
we could
margin
still,
for error
We could
now.
still go there and draw. We can't lose. We cannot lose at City. Whereas we can still go there and get a draw.
I get that.
Minimum.
I think we can get a draw, but I also think we can drop points in other games. That's the thing. Whereas City look less likely
That's the
to
thing,
be
yeah.
dropping points over the next.
I think you make a good point,
Eight,
Turkish.
nine,
I think the way to look at this today, if you're trying to extract any positives out of it, is to say that before today, we all expected that points would be dropped. We didn't necessarily think it would be this game. So we did expect, we said that both teams will drop points. We've dropped points today, there's no doubt about that. but
We dropped points last week as well.
And then we've got Southampton
but with
coming up.
Liverpool, it was more acceptable because of their home record and what they do.
Yeah, people could put a shine on it
Yeah,
at the end. I
yeah.
get that, and I understand.
This one is
held on.
less. This one's less palatable. However, we still have a points lead on City. Yes, people will talk about the game in hand, but they've got to win it. So we are still in the ascendancy, really.
Oh, I wish I could be as confident as you, my guy.
Well, it's not even confidence. I'm just trying to look at the positives.
Yeah.
The brighter side.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's not all doom and gloom.
Oz says at the end of the day, City took 3 points of Arsenal at the Emirates, and Arsenal will have to return the favour. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Well, maybes.
Daniel said, I love Saka, but it wasn't his game today. Would have taken him off for Trossard. I think a lot of us will agree.
But to be fair, when Trossard come on, he didn't do anything,
He
did
didn't
he?
do what I thought he was. Yeah.
Reece, when he come on, he
Reece
had a
had
little
more
bit
of
of
an
an
impact,
impact.
Yeah.
Nate says, players on cruise control from a 2-0 lead to a 2-2 draw. Arteta poor subs, Saka extremely poor. Congratulations, City, winning the league.
Ah, stop it, bro.
2 goals up and we sit back, says Brian. Arteta hasn't learnt from Anfield and the substitutions were mind-boggling. All or nothing against City now. So that's the general consensus. It's all or nothing against City. Federer says, I don't want to hear about the ref, time wasting or any of that. 2-0 up and a pen at 2-1. We drop points because of our performance. Awful from 2-0. And Federer, I agree with you. Saka needs to come off pen, says Benjamin. He can't handle the pressure when it counts. First Euros, now the title race. I think that's a bit harsh.
Yeah,
That
very
is so harsh, and I totally
Saka has
disagree with that
handled
comment.
pressure multiple times in the past couple of years, even beginning to take penalties at Arsenal after that Euro final.
And
Listen,
scored them.
his record prior to missing today
Yeah, it
was 6 penalties and 1 miss. They obviously believe in him taking the penalties. We all saw it when that penalty was given. You saw Jesus immediately go pick up the ball. He was overruled by the captain, who gave it to Saka. So
yeah.
And I don't want all the
it'll be interesting
blame.
to see what happens now, though. Going forward, will they give it to Jesus to take or what?
I think
Depends on how the game's going.
yeah, it depends on when the next penalty comes.
Yeah. When and
If it's a
how.
tight one, it'd be interesting to see if it's a 1-goal lead or one to take us back into the game. But if it's 2-3 goals up, I'd give it to Saka to rewrite his wrongs.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
But the pressure's on now.
The pressure
I mean,
is
the
on.
next game, Southampton.
Southampton Friday night.
I
Yeah.
mean, that
Southampton
is.
are in 20th place.
Southampton, yeah, it's like everyone's fighting as well.
They
It's
are.
just-
I mean,
We ain't
that
got no
that
easy
game's
game.
a home game, but
Yeah.
we already know what's going to happen in that
Yeah.
game. Southampton just going to come and park the bus, 2 buses.
Rishi says, congratulations, City. Arteta achieved what he had to.
I
Champions
wish
League
people would
spot.
stop doing that.
Stop being deluded. The league is done. We are not winning at
How can
City.
you congratulate City when there's 7 games to go?
I hear it,
that,
but I know
Bridget.
why they're doing it. I know it was this one, innit? After Liverpool, he was thinking, all right, cool, if we bounce back with
Yeah,
this
but he
one.
didn't lose today.
Yeah,
It feels
lose,
like we
but-
lost.
Yeah, it does feel like
Yeah,
we lost.
lose.
Like I'm not gonna. It feels like a
It
big
may
L
feel
today.
like, but we didn't. The reality is we didn't lose.
We should have won. man.
Still top the table.
Well, we shouldn't have won with the performance, but that start.
We did say before the game that those 2 guys that they got in the picture, I thought Jared Bowen was man of the match, actually. Or him or Antonio, but both of them had good games.
I don't even care about man of the match.
And I've got Big Steve sending me pictures of sharks. Steve. You're my guy, but today you're not my guy. Listen, people, there's still 14k here. 10k of you are probably United fans and Tottenham fans, but it is what it is. We move 2-2 draw, 2 points dropped, back-to-back draws from being 2-0 up. We are 4 points ahead of City. They do have a game in hand, and we do face them at the Etihad. Their next Premier League game, but ours is this Friday night against Southampton. A chance to go 7 clear and put what little pressure we have left to put on them. We'll see how it goes, people. It is what it is. We move. Love for the love. Thank you again to NordVPN for powering the matchday experience. Make sure you get the AFTV special with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Use the code AFTV at the checkout or click the link below. Visit nordvpn.com/AFTV for the special. Love. We're out. Peace.
Wow, Lee, you're levitating.
NordVPN has made me one with the universe, Cecil. No more pop-ups, no malware, and I'm saving money exploring international prices. Also, all my devices are protected by next generation encryption.
So you found peace?
Yes, Cecil. Just change your location in the app and transcend space and time.
Wow. I feel invincible.
Tell the nice people what to do.
Click the link, people. Click the link.